Yo, what up?
What is up, guys? We are here for the last episode of the year.
Yep.
I feel good about it.
2019 is coming to a close.
Thank God.
I saw a post that said like...
But did you die?
Right.
But did you die, though? And that's really how I've been feeling. It's like, I made it. Barely.
Yo, I came to the game this year unemployed. I came to the game creating content.
You did?
All of 2019, I did get another job, but trying to leave that motherfucker too. And do this content shit full time, man. But so I didn't die. I went to India. Didn't die.
That was great.
Yeah, man.
You was talking shit about India, but you enjoyed it though.
No, I didn't enjoy it. I just made it back. I just made it back home. I'm happy.
Don't talk shit about India.
I didn't get anybody pregnant this year. Man, it's been a couple wins.
I didn't get pregnant this year.
You know, hot boy summer turned up a little bit.
Wasn't it city boy summer?
No.
Was it? It was hot boy.
I don't remember.
I thought it was different. I thought it was different. Maybe I'm tripping.
Because it was hot girls, city boy, hot boy.
Okay, well it's the same thing, but I get it. That makes sense. Hold up, man. I gotta make sure my legs ain't falling off. I ain't gonna hold you. It feels a little heavy on the side. That's not hot girlish at all.
Yo, well, while she's doing this is episode 14 of Back and Forth, man, and we are back,
Forth and forth, back, forth and forth,
yeah,
back, forth and forth, back, forth and forth, back, forth and forth, back, forth and forth, back, forth and forth. I said back, forth. Oh, that was fire. They weren't even ready for that shit. We got to record an audio, make that the intro for real. Okay,
I'm with it.
All right, look out for the photo shoot and the audio soon. Okay. How was your Christmas?
Oh, Christmas was great. My daughter enjoyed herself. That's all I'm here for.
He just told me he spent like a band on his daughter. More than that.
Oh, it was definitely more than a band.
Like the minimum was a band.
Yeah, I mean, but that's been a couple years in the running with that because the things that the kids want, they don't really want toys. Well, they don't really make toys like they used to. It's all electronic. So it's tablets, it's iPhones, iPads, AirPods, computers. It's just all of this technology stuff, Roblox, bucks and shit that you buy so they can play the apps.
Yeah. And
then you try to give them some toys just because they are kids. Yeah, it just ends up being a lot.
Yeah, and they don't play with the shits for real.
Not for real.
I'm blessed to have a 2.5-year-old who still appreciates, like, he's into Avengers right now.
Okay.
So, like, he's like Iron Man, Hulk, Smash. He thinks he's the Hulk, which is great because I'm a Delta and that's my line name. So it's so cool that we, like, have that. Talk about it later. It's so cool that we have that, like, connection. Mm-hmm. You know, we didn't even know. But he loves Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hulk, all that extra stuff. So
Me too.
He was very, very excited to get a Hulk in an Avengers costume. Like, he had on, like, the gray suit.
Then do you let him watch the movies?
Yes,
okay.
I do. He only wants to see the fighting parts.
Yeah.
So it's different because I'm the eldest of 6 girls, so I be trying. I know when I was growing up, my mom didn't let me watch anything like that had violence in it. However, I realized by me sending him to daycare for so long or early on, he's been in daycare since he was 7 weeks, he comes back like learning and knowing that kind of stuff. So, and he's a boy.
Right.
I don't know anything about being a boy. Like, by the slightest bit. So for me, it's just like, I'm just going to let you enjoy. So if he's like, I want to watch Hulk smash, I know what he's talking about.
Probably should let him watch the cartoons from like back in the day.
That's what I do. They have them on Netflix and on Disney. They're releasing more of them.
Oh, and I copped that Disney pass for her. Told y'all, look, can't stop.
You could have asked me for mine. I've been had it. I got it since it came out.
I thought you probably using somebody else too.
Oh, hell no. I got a 2-year-old. I was like, I got to get this.
Well,
My son like Lion King, Aladdin, Hercules.
Yeah. So, because the movies, I could see that being boring for a kid, a baby. The cartoon would be, he'll like that.
My son is just, he's a Disney kid, like I was. He likes to sing and dance. So anything that, if it don't got singing and dancing, then he like action. So, but I'm happy your Christmas was good.
How was yours?
It was trash.
Oh.
It was really bad. I just haven't been in the holiday spirit this year. My mom did get engaged back in New York, so congratulations to her.
Congratulations.
And my stepfather. But I wasn't there. My son wasn't there, whatever, unfortunate reasons. But even Thanksgiving, remember I said I didn't really enjoy my Thanksgiving either. Mm-hmm. Like, the holidays this year have just been like, it's just been
I got a question about something you just said, because I always wondered. you're a grown up, an adult. So the man your mom marries will still be your stepfather. You still gonna...
Yeah.
I always wonder, because I feel like if my mom remarried, I'm be like, that's just a nigga she married. That nigga ain't nothing to me.
I mean, I've known him since I was in college.
Okay.
So, like, my dad is my dad.
Right.
I'm a daddy's girl. Nobody can ever take my father's place.
Yeah.
However, my mom and my father have 6 girls together. The first 3 of us have a different relationship than the last 3 of us with him. So the first 3 of us, he was around for, involved, even though they don't really like him, like for leaving and doing different things. I actually live with my father. I have a different relationship with my father. My last 3 sisters, he wasn't really around for. So that is the man that kind of stepped in and held it down, essentially, you know? So for that, I will always have respect for him. We act a lot alike, so it's kind of weird. We're also the same zodiac sign, so that's a little weirder. His birthday's like a week before mine or some shit like that. Okay. But I just think he's a funny dude. He treats my mom right, you know? And that's what I care about the most. Like, I'm an empath. Pick up on vibes, like, instantly. And he's always been a great dude to her. So, like, I'm not going to call you dad, but I call him Pop. Like, that's always been the name that we've called him. Yeah. Like, it's all the other dudes have been Mr. So-and-so. Okay.
Mr. James.
Yeah, it's always been Mr. So-and-so. So, like, he's been Pop for a minute. So he'll just, not say that he got to be my father, but if I needed help on something, if I needed him for something, he definitely would be. Yeah. Okay, I feel you. Yeah, you know, so it's kind of good. So shout out to my mama and Pop for getting engaged. I'm so excited. My mama deserves happiness, so treat her right. I love you, man. I hate to have to kill you.
And I believe you.
Got that on the record. Period.
Yeah. All right, man. Facebook memories.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what's yours?
I be feeling mad young, but mad old when I realize how long I've been on Facebook.
How long have you been on Facebook?
Since 2005, when it came out.
I've been on Facebook since 2007.
Yeah, don't you feel like we the old generation?
Yeah, it's like, wow. Damn, It was so different back then, too. It's like, I've loved to see how much Facebook has grown, for real.
A lot. I remember all of it. I remember you had to have the college student email. You already fucked up. I already done fucked up. And if in pre-pride, she said she was cute like 10 times.
Hey, I am cute as fuck today. And it's really not about my outfit or anything like that. You're going to have to zoom in on this part. My curls, guys, like, to all my ladies, to all my naturals out here, I don't wear my curls out often. And it's not because I don't love them. It's because I don't know they unpredictable.
Humidity? Is that a thing?
Humidity, it is a thing for me. But today, like, I had washed my hair to get some gel out, and I just left it. Okay. And I came back, and it was dry, and it was still curly. Like, my curls were defined. Like, sometimes they want to show, sometimes they be like, nah, we're going to get this afro. And
that's the product?
Hey, look. Dope, I look good. Don't.
You're cute, man.
Okay, thank you.
Now, the little ribbon, we need to explain that. Okay. Because they're going to be like, what the fuck?
All right. I'm not even going to let y'all talk about me. I'm not going out like that, okay? So the ribbon, I felt like we needed to have some festive something. And when I went to the store, they ain't have no New Year's shit up. And I was just like, New Year's is in 7 days. Why don't you have anything New Year's? And it was like, oh, well, we still have Christmas things. Christmas ended 24 hours ago. So I don't understand why they would not have any New Year's things. Like, I wanted like a banner. I wanted us to have hats. They didn't have none of that shit. So I knew Dope wasn't gonna wear one of these nowhere. So I wasn't gonna spend $4 on 2 of these. So I just spent $1 something on one of these. And I was like, I put this around my hair. So it's like a cute little accent. I hate the color pink, but it looks good on my skin. So there I go with my little curls.
All right, so
what's your memory?
Who trying to be a hoe tonight?
You know, you've been like this.
I've been the same, nigga. All right, I got another one. If I was in your DM this year, expect the same energy next year, bitch. New Year, same me, I'm dope.
And what year was that?
I'm dope. Last year.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
That's why I got my shirt. I'm retired this shirt for 2020. I wore it all year because it was special.
What does it say?
I'm dope as fuck.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
Cool. It's great. I like cut the sides. shit like that, making it so.
No, it feels good.
Thought top.
But I don't wear it on several platforms at this point. It's time to retire.
Yeah, perfect. I'll go ahead and take it right off your hands. So if you see me in it, don't fucking question me. Okay. Mine, this was on this day 4 years ago, because again, he's on Facebook posting. I'm more of a sharer on Facebook. So mine from 4 years ago says, my nerves have been so bad since last week. Anxiety sucks. If you remember like 2 episodes ago when we talked about Summer Walker, I said I have real fucking bad anxiety.
Yeah.
I've been battling this shit for a long time. So like, it's like, goddamn. And then everything else is like Christmas shit and things that all the people that I became friends with. I did have some good times though. 2013 was apparently a good year for me.
2013, I had lost my job. I got fired, and it was kind of a bad.
So we're like yin and yang.
I be fucking up.
That's why it's back and forth.
I be living life, man. I be going through it like.
And then it happens, and then you get back up.
Yeah, just be like,
right now I'm having a down period, you know? But it's all right, because next year this time, we're going to be fine.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Budget going to be up.
We're going to talk about it at the end of this episode.
Period.
So this episode is really centered around hot events and things that happened during the last 10 years. So we're talking 2009 to 2019.
Yep.
And
I'm going live on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, well, you wouldn't see this until...
Right. See, that would be fucking me up with the live shit. It's like...
Yeah. But no, see, when you on live, you let them know when you going to post it on live. But I'm talking to them like they the live.
Right.
Yeah. So it's cool. You know what? Let's go ahead. Actually, before we even start, what was her name? I want to just give a semi-condolences to Destiny Harrison, a young female entrepreneur who was gunned down in her own salon in Baltimore. Super fucked up. She got robbed 2 weeks before by people who lived in that neighborhood, and went to the police, told them what happened, told them she feared for her life, and I think it was the day after Christmas. No, December 20th or 21st. She got, somebody walked in their salon, shot her in the head in front of her 1-year-old daughter. So I definitely want to send my condolences out to her and her family. Gervonta Davis, the boxer, he is paying for her whole funeral. So shout out to him for that. But I just think, y'all, going into 2020, the gun violence, they got to stop. And like, these new gangsters don't know what the fuck. They don't got no morals. I remember a time when niggas didn't touch babies or women.
Right.
You know, like, anybody's up for grabs now. So, like, just to leave that in your hands before we get into the hot shit, before we get into all the fun shit, just to send my condolences out to her. Y'all pray for her family during this time, during this trying time, because that's something nobody wants to hear. She was 21 years old and had her own salon. Like, they stole $3,000 worth of bundles and then shot her in the head. Come on now. Yeah. So I hope that whatever is supposed to happen, the way the universe works, the way God works, it's gonna manifest the way it's supposed to happen. But shout out to Gervonta Davis for paying for that shit. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's go. So we wrote down categories to kind of corral this together. Which one do you want to start with? Because mine's just kind of all over the place.
We can start with whatever one. I'm good at transitioning. I'm about to go live on us, so we can go ahead and get some. Wait, so what do I do with this? How do
you can either do it that way or...
but I got to turn my thing like this. Turn my thing off?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, I don't use cases, so I don't...
I'm about to take my case off anyway, because my case is broken for real. No, how does this work? I don't... Oh, damn it.
I mean, that's... Yeah. I mean...
Oh, damn it.
Give me the... Let me see. No, you got it set up wrong. Give me...
Oh, is this go this way?
Yeah.
Shit. See, look,
this
I don't know nothing about this. These bloopers. I'm over here trying to figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to set this up. Oh, okay. Look, we in here. Is my lash falling off?
This show is not produced by me. This is produced by TK.
I'm all for it.
We all over the place.
I am all for it, okay? Because when I get famous, they gonna eat this up.
Facts.
When we get on, they gonna love this. She's so real.
Oh, well, that's true.
She's so down to earth. She's so normal.
And this is not a character. This is her 100% of the time.
All the time. This really is. So, like, I really don't be knowing shit. So.
All right, so let's just talk about the one biggest thing that's been on everybody's palate for the whole decade is the president.
Cool. We gonna start there.
Yeah, we entered the decade with a black president, Mr. Barack Obama, ending the decade with a celebrity president, Mr. Donald Trump. I think the sides have been contrasting for the whole decade. When Obama was in office, it was a big issue. When Trump in office, it's a big issue. How do you feel about that? I never thought Trump was going to win.
I really didn't. However, bigger than him being a white bigot and a Cheeto, bigger than all of that, right? Because he really is orange. It's so funny. When people say it, I can't unsee it. But bigger than all of that, and The Simpsons predicted this shit.
Did they really?
It's really weird because The Simpsons got a lot of like moments that happen. We'll talk about that later. But they just have a lot of moments that's like, wow, shit, that shit really really popped off. But I think that like for me, it was like this celebrity is not gonna win.
Right.
I didn't even believe it's like Kanye West being president to me. You know, like
which is believable now.
Exactly, because of Trump. So like as much as I can't stand him and what he stands on and what he's believed in, and I think he's a complete a-hole, it's still like this celebrity won. So if I'm a celebrity and I research enough and I do what I got to do, and the way Kanye setting himself up with the whole, I don't want my wife doing X, Y, and Z. I'm in the church now. I want this family. He got her in this Steve Harvey suit, all that extra shit. That shit seemed like the same thing. So for me, it's like, damn.
I'm here for it.
Celebrities can win the presidency. I thought you had to be in office someplace else to be a president.
For the most, but he's not the first celebrity to be in office. For those that can't remember, Ronald Reagan was an actor prior to his presidency.
He was never elected?
Yeah, he was elected. Ronald Reagan.
I mean like in other office. Like he was never a governor or anything like that?
I don't think so, no.
That's wild, because Ronald Reagan was also a retard. That motherfucker went to a different country and put up, what was it, the OK sign?
Oh, yeah, and it was
offensive. It was the OK sign, and it was super offensive.
Yeah.
Like, he was on the same type of shit. So, like, all of that is, like, very, very weird. So we see what happens. So if that's the case, it's even worse now. It's like...
I'm torn because, to me, I think Donald Trump being elected kind of exposes how the American public really interacts and how they really feel.
Agreed.
So I'm not mad at... This is not this type of show, but the whole voting shit is already a corrupt system, so I don't really participate in it. I only do it for the sticker and the day off at work.
We got to.
Yeah, but I voted last time and I didn't win.
It's okay. That doesn't mean
and
that it didn't count.
And when I voted,
but he cheated though. I think he's gonna go to jail.
All this shit rigged, man. They both fight. We both worshiping the same devil. Both parties are worshiping the same devil.
My thing is just like when President Barack Obama won, we didn't say that.
Oh, yes, we did.
We didn't say it was rigged.
Oh, well, that wasn't rigged because when Obama won,
no. What I'm saying is we now know that he did some shit with the Russians.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And that was some bullshit.
Right.
But that's not the same. Like when President Barack Obama won, white people were saying it was rigged.
When Obama won, white people were saying
President Obama.
Well, he's not the president no more.
No, he will always be. People still say President Bush.
Who the fuck say? Oh, George W.
Once you're the president,
I ain't never heard nobody say President Bush.
I still
in
hear
2019.
Y'all don't still say president, even though they're not the president.
Well,
no
you know,
more?
black people say president because we don't want to believe that he ain't not the president no more.
That motherfucker like, all right, I'm a fuck with you then. That's crazy.
But we Bill Clinton, George Bush.
I get okay.
White people did make Obama offensive, so I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess that's why I think it's hard. You're right.
But when he came in, we were coming off of George W. Bush, and it was like, shit, well, anything to change the narrative. I feel like he was the person that was supposed to win. And then when he got reelected, it was really no competition. Like, right. So them two,
for George W. Bush, his son or President Obama?
It was no competition for President Obama to get reelected.
The second time,
right? Yeah. But white people were calling him the Antichrist the whole time. Yeah. They were lynching. They it was so racist. It was the most racist. But that was
a huge part of the decade. Like when that was the first time I got to vote. The second time he got elected was the first time I was able to vote. And I just remember, I stood in line. I waited for an hour and a half to vote. And I felt so good. I still got the picture. I sent it to you. You got to put it in a little, put it in a little box. I still remember when I got to actually, vote and then he won. and it felt good. So in a way, I mean, again, knowing that President Donald Trump, like he cheated, like it's like fucked up. However, for duality, white people probably felt or feel the same way.
Oh, yeah.
Or people that are on his side. I won't say white people. Just people that are on his side. It's not even a white or black thing. Shit. People that are on his... I mean, it's majority white people. However, there are black people that are sprinkled in there. So, like, people that are on his side probably felt the same way. Like, being happy that, oh, this person that I voted for, like, for some people that was their first time voting and the person they voted for won. That's how I felt at 18 years old. Okay. Like, oh, my God, the person that I wanted to win, that I voted for, he won. And he's an African-American.
Right.
Like, Clark Atlanta University was lit as fuck.
I can imagine that.
CAU was lit as fuck. And then I saw footage from 2008 when he won the first time. The whole promenade, everything was lit up. Every HBCU across the nation had viewing parties for this man.
Yeah, when he first won, that was the first time I voted. I was eligible to vote.
The first time?
Well,
he won.
Yeah, that was the first time I voted. I was eligible doing the whole did he vote or die?
Okay.
But I didn't. I just died. And then I voted because it was black. I'm going out. But I didn't vote for his re-election either. I didn't.
Are you serious?
I didn't.
At least you're honest about it.
But I didn't vote at all. Because
That's what I'm saying. You didn't vote.
I didn't vote at all because at the time I was identifying, sorry to say this, as a Republican. Just based off of...
Wow, this is deep, y'all.
Based off
I hear
of
this shit.
Well, if you look up what Republicans stand for, I agree with them. It's just the people that are in office, they ain't standing for that shit. They ridiculous. But on paper, I stand for smaller government. I like guns, less taxes, less government involvement. So things like that, I'm for entrepreneurship. You know, you get what you work for. So I stand for that on paper. In reality, Democratic Party is about social issues, helping kind of the people that need help, which I'm torn because I'm black and I'm broke, so I do need the help.
Right.
As from the Democratic Party.
But this is how I think.
In my mind.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
what you trying to manifest is different from what you are.
Exactly.
I get that.
So I can agree. I don't want to participate on either side.
Okay, I get that. It's a little weird. We lost sponsors just now. You know, ain't nobody about to fuck with us no more.
Hey man, and then Nas and Jay-Z had the Black Republican song.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm them. And I ain't them.
I ain't them, and I ain't them. I guess that is like one of the biggest things. It's just been weird. Like having like I've never taken it serious until like recently. I was like, oh, he really fucking shit up.
Oh yeah.
Like he really but like I won't say he hasn't like done things at all to like help. Which again, I haven't done my research on Trump.
Trump.
Yeah,
he's brought businesses. He's against outsourcing. Which again, I agree with.
Yeah,
making jobs back to American soil.
So like I've heard that he's done things that have like helped America.
Listen to Kim Kardashian getting black people out of prison.
Exactly. You know, like who's married to a black man. You know, like even if it's all ha, I'm making fun of you, it's still happening kind of thing. So it's like the joke's on you, bitch, because you're still doing it type thing. But it's just a weird thing to like get into. But that was definitely like a huge part of the decade.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the presidency going from President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle to wait, what is his wife's name?
Melania Trump.
Ivanka is his daughter.
Yeah.
Melania Trump and Donald Trump is definitely a huge contrast. So that was a good way to start it off.
Yeah.
So I'm heated now. Now I'm hot. That's why you turn that AC on.
I told you. I know how it goes.
What we got next? We counting down, not in no specific order, of the 10 biggest shit that's happening in this decade.
So I would say social media. Because that runs the world at this point. If it's not on social media, it didn't happen, which is crazy to me. Because I thought G's supposed to move in silence. But you even had, and
like
all respect due, we even had Jay Prince putting out an IG post to get some shit done. So that just lets you know the power of social media. Like, everybody's on that motherfucker.
So when we say social media, do we mean social media...
Platforms.
Platforms that have been, like, popping? Okay. I think we could both agree, like Vine.
Man, I love some Vine, bro.
So if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you should, TeekayY_31. And subscribe to my YouTube is TK, but you can find it on my Instagram bio. Vine is what kicked it off for me. Vine is the reason that I know a lot of the people that I know in this social media world. Vine is the reason that I met Lonnie.
Mm-hmm.
So Lonnie went to Morehouse. I went to Clark Atlanta. He graduated in 2013. So we did not know each other in school.
Okay.
I was making consistent videos. And a lot of people ask me about this all the time. So like, if you hear it, this is it. Because I ain't explaining it again. I ain't doing this shit no more. So, like, he reached out to one of our mutual friends who reached out to me, who was a part of Frenarios at the time. And it was like, yo, I want to like link with her. And she's like doing shit. She's in Atlanta. It's like, I'm reachable. Mm-hmm. So that's how we started making videos. And I've been making videos since 2013. He has been making videos since like, I think he just made a post about it. Shit, the last like 10, 11 years. Well, actually, I think he said the last 8 years. We around the same time.
Okay.
So we met up with each other through Vine. I've met some of the dopest people in my life through Vine. We used to have this thing called Florida Super Vine. Okay. Where literally we would go to Florida. It would be like you buy your hotel. It would be events, like parties, like real social media shit. And I'm talking about your favorite people. Lala, Tokyo, Super Scent, what's his name? Shit. Excuse me for like...
I got a list of people I want to shout out.
Like a whole bunch of people that are like really huge. Jay Childish, a whole bunch of people that are really huge. Caleb, all of them we would all be in one hotel like space, like the same like rooms, of course, different rooms, right. But same hotel space, just networking. And that was the first time that I had really known in my heart, this social media shit is about to change the fucking world. Because in the beginning, it was like, it's just social media. I'm not about to do all this for social media. My style of social media prior to, like I make skits and things like that now, but my style has always been talking shit. Okay. Like I have an opinion on something, this is what I got to say about it, type stuff. So for that, I appreciate Vine for just giving me that platform. One of my closest friends today, shout out to Velvet. That's my girl. Like I met her through Vine, and that is one of my best friends now. Yeah. And I met her back in 2013, 14, you know? So like to just know that platform really opened up a door for people to be comfortable with the evolution of social media, it will forever be in my heart. Forever.
Oh, and for me too, because I've never done skits. And even like, and I'll say this, because IG is the new wave, right?
You want to?
I think I'd be good in skits. I don't think I'd be good creating skits. Because my mind...
So I can call you and tell you my idea and you would the shits.
Yeah, because my mind is more kind of long game, which is why I was so impressed with Vine, because that shit was 6 seconds. And niggas were editing the shit, getting all the shit out of 6 seconds. And the thing that killed Vine was that they wouldn't stray away from the 6 seconds. IG introduces, I think they started off with 30, 15?
It was 15 seconds.
15. It's like, well...
All my earlier videos are 15 seconds long.
So all of the major Vine players was like, hey, Vine... we bringing all these people to your platform, partner with us, and, you know, give us time to do some stuff. Vine was like, nah. So all of them moved from from Vine to IG, and then Snap kind of came into the play. But IG was the wave.
Snapchat, it had its thing.
Because IG was already bubbling. A, they got bought by Facebook, and then B, pictures. I didn't understand the power of pictures at the time. So I was just like, man, I got Facebook. I'm good. Mm-hmm. I got an IG in like 2012. I like, okay, this is pretty cool. And then when Vine died, I moved to IG pretty much wholly. That's where I'm at. But shout out Vine, man. I used to watch Vine comps like every week. Some of the people that impacted me, Clarity, King Batch, of course. He's like the king of Vine. Reggie Coos, Daystorm, Marlon Whip, Desi Banks, Alfonso Macaulay, Melvin Gregg, Curtis Lepore, Alpha Cat, Paige Kennedy, really nigga. Y'all know that nigga. Was good, etc. If I left you off. Anwar Jabawi. It's so many names, but I just remember watching their compilations like hours on end on like Sundays.
I remember when we went to the Super Vine 2 meetup, and Lala Milan. Do you know who she is?
I probably seen her, but I don't know.
She's with not Zezzy. What's his name? I know he owns Crab Queens. Like he has a franchise. K-Way.
Okay.
He dresses up as TT.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so the girl that he's with, Lala, K-Way had never been. If he was on Vine, I didn't know him at the time because like everybody that was there was there. I remember when Lala came to the Super Vine and she had 200 followers on Vine, and she's always been a humble individual. She's always been funny as shit. Like always embraced her skinniness and all that type of shit. And actually, this was the first Super Vine, excuse me, not the second one. Because by the second one, she was famous. That's what Instagram had tweaked and came out, and she made that Trap Queen remix.
Okay.
And that's when she blew the fuck up, you know? So, like, I think that people that were on Vine, even Summerella is a fucking GOAT.
Shout out Summerella. I used to follow her too.
A GOAT. Wolf Tyler. A GOAT.
Jerry Perp Drink. Shout out him.
A GOAT.
I remember all
Vine.
these people, man.
And these are all people that, like, literally took Instagram the same way they took Vine and said, well, I got more time now. Type shit, you know? So, like, I remember being with my homeboy, Molly is his name, from back from Clark, Atlanta, and we used to make these little 6-second videos. That nigga funny. Yeah, he from Philly, I'm from New York. It used to be funny shit. I'm so grateful for that platform because without Vine, Instagram would have taken longer to take off.
Absolutely.
It would have eventually taken off.
Yeah.
But it would have taken significantly longer for people to catch on to the whole it's social media, because that was really a thing. People who came out to them Vine meetups, shout out to Team Sour, shout out to the niggas that was over Florida Super Vine. Like, these were actual teams.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Vader. Like, they were literally teams of people who created within their shit, and that was so amazing to see.
Yeah.
And that was one of the biggest fucking things of this decade. Like, that was probably the biggest, social media wise, the biggest thing of this decade.
Man,
like, and then you could watch porn on Vine for 6 seconds.
Okay.
Shit was fire. Shout out to Black Adonis. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even. First of all, hold on. Okay,
you done took the.
No. I'm not even about to take it there. I just want to say I met him at my old job like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I had never seen him. Only you just see him having sex with girls. That was his thing on Vine, right?
Okay.
For 6 seconds. I met him at my old job. No, actually, it was longer than 3 weeks ago. It was like the beginning of November. I met him for the first time in person. And he knew who I was.
Oh, how? How he know he...
Because he could see my pictures and my shit on Vine.
Oh, that's how
you
know?
don't really see his face on Vine. However, on Instagram, I knew what he looked like because he would post on Instagram. He's also a chef. So he would post on Instagram. He's one of those dudes who started the movement of women painting men naked. Have you ever seen that? Like the paint and sip and the men be naked?
Why would I see that?
I'm saying like as a trend.
No,
it's probably on. Okay, whatever. However,
you got me fucked up.
He is one of the I wasn't trying to bait you, nigga.
Yeah, I seen that.
He is one of the gentlemen who started that trend. So like that shit right there is just like a damn. Like I met him in person for the first time and it was like, wow, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, so shout out to Vine, Instagram. Snapchat did its thing for a little while, but I don't think Snapchat will like...
Snapchat, well, I will say this.
We love the filters. Y'all keep going with these filters and we gonna stay around.
That's why Snapchat won't die for real. And I know a lot of people exited when Rihanna, which we're gonna talk about in the artist category, because she fucking dominated. Snapchat kind of died when Rihanna said, nah, we not on Snap no more. And everybody like, well, we not.
But because they came up with the filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I still use Snapchat just to get some certain shit off, you know.
Me too.
You know the vibe.
Oh, well.
You know the shit.
Not that. I just use Snapchat for filters.
I don't do the filters, but yeah, you know the vibes. But also off of Snapchat, OnlyFans came out as a thing.
Is that why it came from that?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Snapchat.
Yeah, so it's kind of in that, it's just in that playground of, like, this is the first platform.
I'm gonna be on Snapchat sending me videos and pictures to her.
This is the first platform where messages erase, pictures erase. They can tell when you screenshotting. So it was like real cool on some other shit.
And influence other shit.
Yeah, so I mean, I appreciate Snap, but I think Vine, if Instagram only moved because Vine was about to die when all the influencers was like, well, if you're not going to partner with us, Vine, we're going to take our efforts elsewhere with more time. And that's how that kind of went.
Yeah, so. Instagram used to be 15 seconds, then it went to 30, then it was a minute.
Now they got IGTV.
And now they got IGTV. Like, it's still a minute. But if you want it to be longer, you can post on IGTV. Mm-hmm. So I definitely fuck with that. All right, what else we got popping?
Well, keeping in the same vein, we talked about social media platforms. Let's talk about social media moments.
Social media moments.
I'm going to tell you the one that comes to mind.
What's the first thing that came out of you?
Mama, I love you. P.O.P.
Hold it down. I'm legally blind. Hey, what happened to her? I wonder where she's at these days. We should look that up. That's what we should have did. That was a funny ass moment, yo.
Yes.
That was hilarious. So, for those of you who don't know, I don't remember her name, but she went to jail with 3 other people for robbing an elderly person. And
we found out quickly she wasn't about that life.
She was not about that. Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down.
That's the moment. To me, that's like, and I think of an earlier moment, and let me give props to him, the guy that they raping and robbing, that guy, Antoine.
Oh, yeah. Hide your kids, hide your wives.
I gotta get him.
Because they robbing and raping everybody.
That type of shit.
I ain't got time for that. I got bronchitis.
That's one too. But the guy that did that, I think he really, I ain't gonna say he kicked, to me.
Shout out to the Remix King.
Because the remix came out of that.
Yeah.
To me, he kicked off how you go viral and you're not trying to. I'm just being me and I'm going viral. Because
the whatchamacallit came before that.
Which one?
I ain't got time for that.
I ain't got time for that came before the...
That came before that.
You sure?
It came. It had to come before that.
I don't think so.
Hey, look, Google is a hell of a tool.
I don't think so.
Shit, I don't know.
That was probably like 2015 when she did that. He came out like 2012.
You right. He might have been.
Because all the remixes.
Before that. You right.
Because he got a record deal off the shit. He was going in. So to me, he kind of signified, all right, I'm not trying to go viral, but these are viral moments.
He didn't even know. I happened to come across a documentary from him on YouTube, and he was just like, my friends called me and told me that this video was everywhere on the internet. But this was the real situation in my life.
Right, exactly.
And I literally was just like, hide your husbands because they snatching them too.
Right.
And that was his real personality. It was like me being on TV. Somebody interviewing me on the news.
Yeah.
That definitely sparked that moment.
That one, I could talk about Sharkeisha.
That was what I was going to say.
Is it Starkeisha or Sharkeisha?
Starkeisha, no! That and, but I still love you. That is my favorite.
What about the
moment?
The bus driver.
Oh, you going to jail now? He cracked her, and she in jail.
I don't know, man.
Google. I'm about to Google this shit.
Some of them moments, like these are people that aren't, that's how I knew when social media was a whole nother thing. Because you got a group of people trying to go viral, and you got these folks just being themselves, and them shit's making moments, and it's making our day. The other one I can think of is, I don't like men's I'm not gay no more.
And that's one of the newer ones.
Right.
To me, that wasn't really funny. It was just like.
But he got on off of that. BET even did a series. Blow a bag series.
I didn't see it. I like, that shit was just like,
Well, I just knew he was gay when he said he wasn't. I was just like, but you gay though, so why you telling me?
Like, but I need, like, I guess my thing is just like seeing him now on social media is kind of like, and that's saying, like, he seems like he might be a cool person in person, but he can never be my friend or no, like, my friends can't do shit like that. Bro, stop it. We can find another way to make money. Like, it's all right. Suck some dick and get over it. Like, we know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like, we know. It's like, that shit's, it's just cringeworthy. Because I have, like, people that I know that are, like, gay, and it's, like, people that be struggling to get out the closet, and, like, you over here, like, doing it for clout, and I don't fuck with
But was he, though? He was in church lying, which they do in church.
They do that. All of them church shits is a big part of social media moments. All of them.
But do they know that they
suck the demon's dick? Get it out of there. Do you remember that shit? When they was trying to, she was like,
No, I don't.
I'm gonna pull it up. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna pull it up. But I gotta find out where she is now. The girl who's going to jail now.
I think they pressed charges on the bus driver.
They couldn't have.
He fucking assaulted her.
She spit it on him.
I get it. Trust me.
It says it when you get on the bus. Assaulting a public insert whatever city, whatever it's called. I'm gonna say MARTA because we in Atlanta.
Public transit.
Assaulting a public transportation worker is a felony, and minimum is 7 years. That hoe gotta be in jail.
I don't know, man. But I know that punch, everybody was like, that's like the one punch that...
Damn, he was sentenced.
I know. That's like the one punch from a man on a woman that everybody like, yeah.
Oh, wait, okay. He was only sentenced to 3 days in jail and a $1,000 fine.
But he a bus driver. He ain't a $1,000 fine hurt. Matter of fact, that hurt me, and I'm not a bus driver. Somebody need to go fund him. For real. Hold on, I'm trying to see. This is back then. Yeah.
That motherfucker said, I'm an old school bitch. I will beat your ass.
Hey, it is what it is. All right, so those are some of the big social media moments.
Those were huge.
If we missed any, I'm sure, of course, we missed some, but we, pressed for time. So
hold up. I gotta actually shout out my dog. We actually want to be becoming really close. His name was Primo Rice. He came up with this Vine skit and was like, Wednesday. He was like, it's the reason why a lot of these commercials, and I wonder if he got paid off of it, actually. When they was like, why is Wednesday pronounced like that? It's Wednesday.
Oh, that's true.
Well, remember that hump day, all that shit was all literally inspired by that fucking Vine skit. So shout out to anybody out there that was from Vine, that has known me, even if I don't know you, or you don't know me, that has inspired some shit that's big that you didn't get paid off of, that you learned a lesson from because you didn't know that it was gonna go someplace. Know that your time is fucking coming if it hasn't came already. We fuck with you.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about that when we talk about some of the artist stuff that happened online as well. But before we do, so if we missed some social media moments because we pressed for time, please leave them in the comments below.
Please do.
So that we can just recapture those and relive them and look them up on YouTube and all that fun shit. Because I love social media for that aspect because you get exposed to so much funny shit that you would not normally see.
One more. It was a It was a damn gospel. I think it was a gospel song. They made it into a bounce mix.
Well, I know they never would have made it recently.
No, it was the older one. I'll look it up. I'm gonna pop out with it randomly. Go ahead. What we got next?
All right, so let's move to artists.
I'm Googling it.
The artist category. So kind of piggybacking off of some of the social media moments. This dance from this artist needs to get his proper due. Shout out to 2 Milli, because the Milli Rock has got to be the longest current dance
any block
that you can still do. And this shit came out, what, 2015?
Nah, it had to be before that.
Yeah.
It's probably
2014.
Yeah.
You can still do that dance
in
today.
college.
And nobody's going to be like, what you doing that dance for? If you go try to dab on somebody and be like, what the fuck are you doing? That was a moment. You hit them with the folk. You can kind of incorporate it a little bit. But if you start Milli Rocking, people be like, yeah.
Niggas still fuck with Milli Rock.
He killing that.
Hey, first of all, just for the record, most New York dancers don't ever die.
That chicken noodle soup. That chicken noodle soup.
You can still do bust the chicken noodle soup out when they play New York music, and motherfuckers be like, oh, everybody still clear out the circle, and they still let us have our shit. So I can say it died, but it ain't die. I said what I said. I said what I said.
Shout out to Milli. The artist that really ran the decade, though. I mean, I think we all know. Drake. J. Cole.
J. Cole did that shit.
Kendrick and Future.
So my thing with Future is I was new, I was new to him on, I guess his hood shit. And I know about him prior to me coming to Atlanta. I got down here in 2011. So me coming out here, the first song that I heard from him was Tony Montana.
Hey.
It was Tony Montana, Tony Montana, Tony Montana. And I was like being a real, like, I was straight out of Brooklyn.
Oh.
The first
that
thing
probably
I
fucked you
thought
up.
was like, why is this nigga making a whole song about another man? Oh my God. Is this what they do in Atlanta?
So what was your exposure to Southern music prior to coming down here? Because I
Outkast. So
For real? That was
we fought
mainly
with
it?
Outkast. I did not listen to Gucci Mane prior to coming out here.
Oh, you got fucked up.
Exactly. So I didn't, not that I knew who he was, but I didn't listen to him. Boosie couldn't get past his voice. So I heard at INDE with him and Webby. That was the only song I knew from them prior to coming out here. I messed with a dude in college, and he was from Baltimore, but they listened to Boosie and Webby in Baltimore. So,
But you probably knew about like Lil Wayne, of course.
Lil Wayne, yes. I knew about Lil Wayne. Lil Jon, hell yeah. Usher. Shit, even though he's not considered like a Southern rapper, he's just from the South. But I didn't know or was not ready for that type of shit. So when I came out here, like, just backtracking a little bit, that beef it up dance.
Yeah.
Why me beef it up? Yeah. As a New Yorker, our dances are real complex. So, like, we gotta do a lot of movement and shit. So for me to find a dance that was like, I could fuck this up and not sweat. Oh, y'all, it's quiet for y'all. It is quiet for y'all niggas. So I fucked with that, but then they paired it with other songs.
Right.
So that is what got me on to Tony Montana. But I had heard the song before. I had seen people dance to the song, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So for that, it was like, damn, this man made a song about a whole nother nigga.
But I mean, in his defense, all rappers look up to Tony Montana.
I get that, right? But in New York, we come from a culture where, like, if you say, bro, I'm about to bend down, hold on, we say pause. So, like, coming from that type of culture, it was just like, pause. What? Freaking nothing to break. Tony Montana, are you screaming this nigga's name?
Hey, man.
Pause. And it was, for me, it was just like really weird. Like it was super like off. So I got used to it as I like adapted to Atlanta culture, and I was like, oh wow, this is where this is at. And I started hearing people that I was from trying to adapt to Atlanta culture. I was like, oh, it's shifted.
Yeah.
You know, so I appreciate it now, but like Future has ran the fucking decade. At this point in age, I think he's more granted, y'all may still fuck with his music or whatever. I don't not like his music. I just think the blogs make him more of a face than his music.
Well, here's the problem.
It's not his fault.
The problem is what Future be saying be real shit, and then when he be acting it out, they be like, I can't believe he really savage. Like, yeah, he telling you. He telling you what it is.
And it's disgusting.
I fucking love it. Sometimes you need toxicity.
To understand how to grow.
Yeah.
We ain't grown. Y'all niggas still fucking with it. Man use Future. I think the reason why, like, I like his music, but I think the reason why it'd be hard to fuck with him is because of the reason why men fuck with him now. Like, y'all like him because
I'm gonna tell you
that nigga's okay with having multiple baby mamas and saying, I'ma fuck this bitch and she might have my baby.
The problem,
like, what?
The greatness of Future is, and people say I'm late to Future High, but I'm really not now in retrospect. I got on Future 2012. He was bubbling 2010, so I can see why they say I'm late. And I was still in my hometown, which is a small town, on some real hip hop shit. Right. So I didn't get Tony Montana either when it dropped. I didn't get Same Damn Time fucked me up.
Same Damn Time was my favorite song.
I was like, why are you yelling at me?
Oh, I love that song.
Now
I was online for Delta.
Yeah.
That my friends used to sing that to me to keep me encouraged.
Yeah.
That was my shit in school.
So
I love that song.
I got on him in 2012, and I got a poster of Future in my house, so y'all already know how I feel about him. But
I like Future's music.
But Future, niggas want to be 09 Future. Like, he been so ahead He the future, like he futuristic. If you dress like Future in 09, you still be relevant. That's how relevant he was just always. He brought in the hats with the brims. He brought in the lean, of course, which we're gonna talk about on trends. But Future, the whole mumble rap, I guess you could say he kind of birthed, because he be saying shit that you can't catch unless you just really listening. And it's just like, hey man.
I guess that was my thing.
GOAT.
I guess that was my thing.
Future the GOAT.
But I think I accepted Future because when Migos
GOATs.
When Migos is also a huge part of the decade.
Yes.
When Migos came out, I accepted them, but I accepted them because of Future.
There you go.
And I can say that wholeheartedly. Because I didn't like Future because as a Brooklynite, I was like, what the fuck is he saying? Like, it'd be like, Tony Monte. But then when you look at the lyrics, you're like, oh, I hear that. Oh,
Yeah.
He is saying that.
Yeah.
Oh, he is saying that. But like being in Atlanta all these years now, I've been here like going on a decade at this point. So I've been here for pretty much this decade to see the evolution of shit. And I still remember when like Migos first came out and it was like trapping out the house with the boards on the window, trapping.
Yeah.
Trap out the bando. Do you know how long it took me to understand what the fuck a bando was?
Lingo.
An abandoned building. There's still people that didn't know that.
Man. Yeah.
I didn't know that. And I just fucked with the
Yeah.
I was like, this shit is jiggier than New York music. I don't have to dance to this. I can literally just bop.
The thing about it, though, I
like
would say
that.
that because I love New York music. Anybody know me? I'm an East Coast head as well as down south.
Hey.
So the New York niggas are saying the same thing. They just saying it. They just
Like
saying
we're
it.
actually pronouncing the words.
They just been like, yo.
And that was my thing to like differentiate the I fucking said that word wrong. I always do that shit.
But we just be talking in code down here. That's all it be.
It's hard for me to like
Like if you listen to Red Cafe, who to me, people don't give him the respect that he get. Red Cafe be talking in lingo. He be talking in code.
yeah, but I mean, like, compared, like, Atlanta niggas be, like, not talking. They be knowing what they be saying, but they don't be talking. They don't be talking. Sometimes they literally just say the words and it's niggas on lyrics.com what it mean. Like, I'm almost sure, because, like, you know, like, what you think is what it is. So, like, if you read some shit, you'll begin to hear it.
I feel like New York niggas be stitched on themselves. I was at grandma's house with the O's. It's like, okay, now I need to go to your grandma's house, officer.
They
We
do
be
that
like,
in
yo.
Atlanta.
Because y'all making us more lyrical, because y'all can understand.
Nah, fuck that. She a stripper, naked dancer. That's what it is. They be telling on other people. They don't be stitching on themselves.
She don't want to be a freak.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. They not stripping on them. They not telling themselves. They telling other people.
Yeah, let's go on to shout out Drake, though, because
Drake took it over.
We know the vibe.
Of course, Rihanna took it over.
Rihanna, Fenty got the game fucked
She
up.
has it all. She's still teasing us with new music. However, we got enough music to last her for a lifetime. I'm not even gonna hold you.
The Navy is real.
Real.
Rihanna can move how the fuck she want to move, and nobody can say shit about it. And we all love her music. And I think, like, again, she kind of came in prior to this decade with the umbrellas, like, I think 06, 07.
Yeah.
But she ran.
Ponder Replay.
It's really like before the newer artists, it was really like Beyonce and Rihanna. And it's really still.
And people try to create a beef between them that never existed, which we find out.
Well,
No, it never really existed. It was kind of like one of those. It was one of those. Who is this bitch? Oh, okay. She cool. Oh, she do her own thing. All right, cool. You not fucking my husband?
Why have they? No, well, you not fucking my husband no more?
I'm gonna be quiet. I don't know that part.
So
we can't say Rihanna without giving Chris Brown's props.
I thought about Chris Brown. And
you don't think Chris Brown ran this decade?
I do, but I don't think the world see. They done shun Chris Brown.
Listen.
No, I do agree. Chris Brown like the greatest nigga since Mike.
That's what I'm saying. Chris Brown is on
since Usher.
No, I get that. So like Chris Brown, Usher, Mike, they're in the same category to me, right?
Like Cole, Kendrick, Jay.
Exactly. Yeah. So like we don't have to touch on the whole Chris Brown Rihanna situation, but at the end of the day, not excusing him. He was 18.
Oh, I agree.
Fucking years old.
I totally agree with you.
And this 18-year-old motherfucker hit a woman that was hitting him.
if y'all listen to any of my platforms, I talk about this all the time. I get how couples fight. I get it.
And it be like that sometimes, but I'm not even talking about excusing that or that being okay.
Yeah.
It's really a situation of, like, I'm not saying fuck what happened as if it doesn't matter, but like, fuck what happened in the aspect of people have accepted Rihanna's new ventures. They have accepted her growth. They have accepted who she is now, dating Princess, breaking up with them, being with her best friend, smoking weed, twerking her ass. And the moment Chris Brown does, that nigga could get his house robbed, and they
be his fault,
and they still bring it back on him.
They be
like, why do y'all hate this man so much? I just want to be his friend.
No, I love Chris Brown.
This man makes amazing music. I have one of my homeboys who he goes to all of his concerts. Like and he's funny because he's one of the tallest niggas I know. So like he be that nigga shit like, trips on your plan in the next whole week, hey, like bringing bitches to the concerts. And I genuinely think that man is an amazing musician, and he does what the fuck he got to do.
Absolutely.
To all of this shit. And I just think the world just needs to like move on.
Absolutely.
Not saying that it's not, oh, fuck what happened.
But it's just,
I love my sis Rihanna.
But she
over it. But however, she never cleared my man's name. But that's another topic for another day. She never cleared my man's name. Saying, yeah, hey, look, I done been in fights with niggas that I've been with. A motherfucker asked me about it, and I'm like, yeah, he did punch me in the face. But I hit his ass first.
Well, you saw
10 times. Like, at least I'm going to say that, you know, and let the world make up their mind. That wasn't a conversation in any of her interviews.
But think about it like this. All right, so, because piggybacking off of that, which is a major event, the Jay-Z, Beyonce, Solange, when Solange was fighting Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Solange ain't really cleared up nothing either. And you fighting a man.
No, my thing is, Solange didn't have to. That was all around the time that fucking Lemonade and all that shit dropped.
That only one?
You know.
That happened way before.
It did. No, I'm saying, well, actually, you're right. But Lemonade did drop after that.
Yeah.
But you know what? Of course, sometimes shit go down when it's $1 billion in the elevator.
Yeah.
That was Beyonce saving face. However, the world thought they knew what the fuck was happening. I would have rather it been that than it being a thing. Nobody criticized Solange, but nobody criticized Jay-Z.
But nobody criticized Rihanna is what I'm saying.
That's my problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's my issue. So I don't understand the correlation between the two.
Because the only thing about it, Jay-Z knows how to move, so he knew he would probably be in film.
He was also older.
Right.
Yeah.
When you get older,
Chris Brown was 18 years old.
Right. And I know 18.
Imagine being 18 years old and your girlfriend is swinging on you in a car.
Imagine being 28.
And then take your keys and throw that shit out in the fucking woods. You might get slapped. And listen, maybe I done been in too many toxic relationships.
I'm glad you saying it because I done got killed for saying this twice, so I'm going to let you rock with it.
My thing is really just like the whole Rihanna and Chris Brown situation, just dealing on artists, and we can end it right here and move on to the next motherfucking artist. But like the whole Rihanna and Chris Brown situation is Chris Brown got more flack than he got support, and that shit fucked up. Not saying that, like, he was supposed to perform at Clark Atlanta and they snatched this shit.
Yeah.
Because of that shit. And it was just really like I'm just a woman that has been in them types of situations.
As a man, I've been in them too.
Exactly. And like where I've initiated certain things, and it's like, if a man retaliates back knowing that I know he's stronger than me, I got one or two choices. We gonna be fighting,
right? Or
oh my God, I can't believe you. It's one or two things.
Yeah.
So like my only flaw with Ree is that she didn't like step up. Again, love this bitch. I support all her fucking music. I bought her makeup products and all of that. Cause my bigger than it all, it's just like, I just understand that they were young as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like, so like being young as hell, emotions are different, maturity is different, shit like that. They got into an argument over another girl behind stage. You feel me? Like, that was what started the pot. So I just think that, like, just Xing Rihanna out of this situation for a second, people should give Chris Brown more credit for trying to fix this shit. And that's what he's been doing his whole career.
Yeah. No.
Imagine 18 to 30.
Yeah.
You have literally been trying to prove to people that I am not a woman beater.
Right.
I literally just had a fucking moment when I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
So every time I get mad, now people like, oh, here you go again, beating bitches. And it's like, what woman have I put my hand on since then? None.
Well, that may not be true.
No, he hasn't. He's just gotten angry with them.
Yeah, I mean, people fight.
People do fight, but I'm talking about.
I've been in fights with.
Chris Brown has not been arrested for putting his hands.
But that's different between getting arrested for.
It is, but it still hasn't been in the media.
Right.
As well. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck is happening behind doors. I can't speak on that.
I just know bitches be fighting.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all I know.
But
I don't believe he done went 10 years without a bitch trying to fight him.
Everything that he's done, the media has literally chastised him and literally tried to crucify him for that shit. I think it's just time to let that go. We need to let that go in 2020. But let Chris Brown be an innocent man. Give him a clean fucking slate.
We did. We did. The black culture did.
Nah, not completely, because as soon as you do something wrong, people, I watch some comments sometimes. They still be in the comments like, oh yeah, he da-da-da, oh he blah, blah, blah. It still be like
all I'm asking for is Solange needs, and I love Solange, and I'm not happy that her marriage broke up, but I would like to date Solange. So I just want to put that out there.
Manifest.
But I'm saying Solange needs an answer for being on tape, fighting a dude that ain't trying to fight her. That's all I be saying. These women be fighting dudes, and Chris Brown, if I'm driving.
All I'm saying is if my husband was cheating on me.
That's up between a husband and a wife.
Time again, it is.
Up between a husband and a wife.
But it's just, I took it as some little sister shit.
I get it, but you hitting a man, a grown man like that.
I did. I took it as some little sister shit. And he didn't hit her back because he's from Brooklyn, New York, and he knows that if he hit her ass back, not only is he gonna go to jail, but they'll never get over it.
But what I'm saying is,
and that's the difference between if this same situation would have happened to Chris Brown at Jay-Z's age, Chris Brown wouldn't have reacted.
But what I'm saying is the person that is perpetrating needs to be accountable. And when women be hitting men, nobody said nothing about it. They don't need no explanation.
Nah, they go to jail.
Rihanna don't have
in real life.
Rihanna don't have
to go to jail.
Rihanna don't have to explain that. Solange ain't had to explain that. The girl that Bow Wow was dealing with had to explain that.
What was the football player? There was a football player too. What was his name?
Oh, well, he punched the shit out of her, and she wasn't fighting him. He hit her hard. But what I'm saying, when women be aggressive on camera, they never have to answer for shit. Only reason Chris Brown had to answer because, I'm fighting you back. But you hitting me. You hitting me.
How about that wasn't on camera? How about
the only thing that was on camera was
her face.
Right. But all I'm saying is we know women be hitting men. That's what it is. I've been there too.
I've been there. I've been the aggressor at times.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I need the women to answer to that. Solange, Rihanna, all of them.
I think it's because that the law is not holding us accountable.
Damn, y'all were the shit.
No, and I really mean that.
No, for real. They don't.
It's in certain times where it's like,
man.
Oh, because so just using Chris Brown, and we can move on right after this. But just using Chris Brown as a situation. Chris Brown's argument was, I did this because of this.
You punching me while I'm driving.
A lot of women's arguments is I did this because of this. So
I didn't put hands on you.
He got arrested that day, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got arrested, right? The difference between him and women, so the cops don't be taking these women in. Now it's a thing where if the police are called for a domestic situation, somebody has to go to jail.
I know. I know.
However, in that unfortunate situation, Rihanna had the bruises. And that's what's fucked up about it. And that's what's in situations where Jay-Z and Solange, where he had to just control himself, because if he would have pushed her hard enough, she would have had bruises he would have been in jail.
In conclusion, all I'm asking for is the women to be accountable for what they're doing. They never have to answer for shit. And it's just
what do you mean never have the answer? Ain't nobody asking.
That's my whole point. That's my whole point.
Now we got to be accountable. Is anybody asking?
No, you got to own your shit in
However, it can be a situation where it's like, yo, well, this is what the fuck happened. I had to go to anger management for a situation like that. I almost went to jail for 30 days.
I told you and my art.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah. I almost had to go to jail for 30 days over a situation.
Me.
For me being honest, like, okay, well, this is what happened, and this is why I reacted that way. Let me let you know, ladies, if you out here fighting men because you upset, it don't matter what the fuck they did. Let me tell you from first-hand experience, we're leaving this shit in 2019 and past.
Yes. Just leave.
Leave it alone. Leave that man. If a person is making you that mad to whatever that point is, leave that person alone. Because when you sit in front of a judge, fuck a judge. When you sit in front of a prosecutor, I had a prosecutor say, well, you got to go to anger minutes for this amount of time. This is how much it costs. And if you don't have this, you're going to jail for 30 days. And that has actually happened to me. At that time, it actually wasn't my fault. You feel me? So, like, in them types of situations where you're just like, I didn't do anything. This is what happened. I got upset and I threw a TV over, or I
threw an iron.
Or I threw an iron.
I threw an iron.
Or I threw something, or that shit will cost you your freedom for whatever time. And if you got responsibilities like I do, I have a child, shit just not worth it. Leave. Just leave.
We'll end on that note.
We will. What else we got next?
All right, so let's talk about social justice. We had a lot of things going on that was big. To me, I think we all kind of got woke. I think it's more of a trend than this, but Trayvon Martin, that whole situation with George Zimmerman,
Mike
everybody
Brown,
was
Philando Castile,
Eric Gardner, Sandra Bland,
Jordan Brown.
We can go on.
I can go on and on
for sure.
So,
but the Trayvon Martin, I think that's like the new norm. Like the Trayvon Martin case kind of proved to the millennials and the zennials and the Gen Y. I don't know where we are now, no more. But
I think it's Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah, I think it's Gen Z.
Because they got you as a millennial, right?
You're a millennial. What year were you born in?
84. They had me.
You are a millennial.
But they moved us to Xennial.
You're not. You're a millennial.
Look it up.
It started at 81, I promise you.
Look up Xennial. They changed it. That's what I'm saying. It was one of those things. I thought I was a millennial too. But they changed it to like, cause our group, we were the first group, the only group, well, the first group that grew up prior to the internet and after. Millennials was all internet.
Millennials are 1980s to early 2000s.
Look up
1981 to 1996.
Look up Xennial. They done made a subset. That's what I'm saying. Like
that's Generation Z.
No, look up Xennial.
Generation Z is a Xennial.
She's not looking it up.
96 to 2010.
She's not looking it up.
What the fuck is a Xennial? That's what sense.
I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. Look it up, man. They changed it too. I thought I was a millennial too. Then they changed it. What did it say? 1977 to 1983. You're still not a Xennial. This not. What are you looking up?
Years.
Oh, you spelling it wrong. That's why. It's two N's. Anyway, I don't give a fuck what I am. All I'm saying
I'm about to tell you what you are. Fuck that.
I appreciate it.
Still.
But what are we talking about?
The late 1970s to the early 1980s.
Okay.
Still the same shit. You're a millennial.
80s. Thank you.
You are mid 80s.
Am I?
Millennials are 81 to 96.
81 got to be early 80s.
81 to 96, right?
But
let's just continue looking.
If the decade started at 80, 81 got to be early.
1977 and 1983, according to The Guardian, which is Wikipedia. I need something more.
It don't matter. I don't know what we're talking about with that, but either way. So we were talking about social justice, right? So to me, I think the Trayvon Martin was for our whatever
generation.
Generation was the one. It's like, all right, we got to wake up.
Social generation.
We got to wake up because we knew about lynchings. We knew about Rodney. I knew about Rodney King.
Yeah.
You know about that stuff, and then it's like Trayvon Martin. You like, oh shit.
I happened before I was born, but I did know about it.
But like with Trayvon Martin, like he's 17. I'm 27 at the time or some shit.
I was
like,
still.
Oh shit.
What year was that? 2012.
Yeah. When
I was in college. I had just gotten to Clark Atlanta, so I was like 18, 19 years old.
Yeah, so I'll probably. I graduated 06, 22. I'm probably 28.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, okay, this is the first real new example in the social media era of
Emmett Till, to me.
It
wasn't as brutal, but still, like a mass murder or a mass killing in the public that people are not trying to do shit about.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I never said this on camera or in public. This is the first time that when George Zimmerman got off, white people viewed George Zimmerman, who's a Mexican, over black people. And I know the narrative is white people care about black people more than Mexicans. And it's like, again, the black people at the bottom. Exactly. It's like anybody other than y'all.
We on their side.
And George Zimmerman has proved for the last 6 years.
Time and time again.
That he murdered that little boy. Like, he murdered him. And it's just like, white people be like, oh, I'm going to buy the gun off eBay. Like, and it's just so sad, man. And that was the first time. That's when I really started getting woke. So we're going to go ahead, unless you want some more thoughts about Trayvon Martin.
I don't even really have much to say about that situation besides shout out to all the people in the black community that have taken stances, that have made this shit a social problem, have brought it to the limelight, who have acknowledged that social media was a factor in that situation, to use that as a catapult to be where we are with the Black Lives Matter movement. That's all I gotta say about it. Because these types of situations really like affect me because I'm raising a son, and I just can't imagine like little things like that. Like my kids walking through the store, even the girl that he was on the phone with, one of his homegirls that he was on the phone with.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't just affect you; it affects other people. So like seeing all that shit, it as a mom now of a very young black boy, it scares the fuck out of me.
And I
don't really got much to say about it, but thank you to the black activists that have definitely put their lives on the line, who have gone to jail, who have stood out there. And I've been in like different marches and things of that. However, for me, I still haven't felt like I've done enough. You know, like I want to be in a financial position like Jay-Z and Beyonce, who have taken their family in for real, and helped them. I know that this won't bring your son back, but how else can we launch a documentary? Can we get you a book? Like, what can my resources do for you? And I just appreciate that side of it.
Yeah, and the other alternative is they could stop doing the shit to us. Then we ain't got... If there's no fight, we don't have to fight. Stop killing us.
The thing about it is you can't even control what other people do.
You know what I'm saying? But they really got it out for us. It's a target on our back. And, you know,
the new slavery.
I grew up.
It's the new slavery.
Police have always harassed me. You know what I'm saying? I've been out in the streets. I'm not a street nigga, but I've been around street niggas. I've been out in the street. Police have always harassed me growing up. And I was just like, that's police doing their job.
I remember when I was in high school, I had a boyfriend in high school. He lived in the projects. And he was walking me to the train station. And we walked through the park. The sun had just set. They didn't say anything to us. They actually said hello, good evening. And when he was walking back, they stopped him for walking through the park the first time and tried to arrest him.
Because like, why are you over here?
Why are you over here? What
so
are you doing?
much.
Yeah. So like just things like there. That. It's super big. Like the Michael Brown thing, that shit really fucked with me because wasn't he about to go to college?
Yeah.
Like Philando Castile, he got killed
on camera.
On camera. Like, so like it is escalated to you're killing us to now you're killing us on camera. Like, you're killing us on camera. What was Sandra Bland? Like, then it started happening to women. So that was like a huge part of this decade with just like understanding and realizing it. Granted, I do agree with you about how the whole woke thing is a trend. However, I do think that there are people that have been woken up from these situations. Yeah. And it kills my heart. I'm super passionate and super sensitive about this shit.
I'm passionate about it too.
I don't talk on it too much because I start crying. I start like, because again, I'm raising a black boy. So like that type of shit scares me. Like imagine, or I've dated black men. That's all I've dated. My boyfriend getting killed in front of me. I just saw a video on Instagram, was it a week or two ago, with a man driving off on the cops with his girlfriend in the passenger seat
because they draw their guns.
Yep. And he was like, fuck that. She told him to pull off. I'm not getting killed tonight. So, like, that is, like, that's one of the biggest parts of this decade for me.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Like, and rest in peace to everyone that has lost their life, every black man, every black boy that has lost their lives. We need to say their names. We need to not forget their legacy. We need to continue. If there's a donation, if there's a foundation, if you can't support, I know you spending money on other things that you may not need to spend money on. Donate to that cause, because even though you don't think, you may not understand what that reasoning is and what it's for, it helps, you know? Just do it. When your intent is good, your karma is good.
Oh, them the facts.
And that's all that matters.
Them
so
the facts.
it can be I don't know what they're going to really use this money for. That's not your problem. Your issue is, this is my intent, and this is what I hope to happen from me giving this, and that's what should happen from that situation, because them things really... Like, there are families out here that can never freaking, like, bounce back. I don't want nobody to tell me sorry if you done killed my kid. Nobody. So I can only imagine how the fuck these families are feeling. If you know about any of these funds that you can definitely donate to, me personally, I've donated to Tamir Rice. I've donated to Michael Brown. I've donated to Trayvon Martin. If like any way it can help, definitely just go ahead and do your part. Like, what's bigger than anything is what your intent is. Like, oh, you may not think, oh, I don't know where this money's going. I don't know what it's gonna be for. I don't know what it's gonna go towards. Let your intent be that guide. So if your intention is, this is what I want it to be, and that's not what it is, that's not your problem.
Right.
So,
cause did you see there's a news story about the church got mad that the pastor bought a Range Rover and they wanted their tithes back.
Oh.
And all I said was, let that man do with his money.
It's now his.
Right.
Because it was just like, you don't know if that was the money that you donated.
You know.
Or it could very well be. However, if that was, that's his karma that he got to deal with.
Niggas be
donating. Got nothing to do with you.
Niggas be donating to a building fund. Like, I'm donating to construction now. I just came here for the word. I didn't ask to fix the building.
Yeah, exactly. And that literally just all of those things tie into when your intent is pure, when your intent is good, when you're like, I'm giving to you for this reason, and I know that's all that matters.
Right.
That's all that matters.
I agree, man. That was deep. And I don't like to be deep on this show.
Just a little bit. You know, I do what I do when I do my thing.
Yeah, man. So we want to talk about trends.
Trends of this fucking decade. Hey. I gotta start.
Go ahead.
Lace fronts.
Okay.
Lace fronts.
What?
That shit is a trend. The reason I say it's a trend is because I've been wearing wigs since high school, right? And when I was in high school, bitch, like I've always had, like, you can see, like, my hair is, like, my afro is curly and it's way smaller right now that it's curly. When I was in high school, I used to wear, like, bigger hair. And, like, I love the curly, puffy thing and all of that. And women in high school would literally try to, like, run their hands through your hair to see if it was real.
Women would rub
women
that you didn't know?
I mean, like, you be in school with them, class with them.
But I'm not cool with you?
Yeah.
Oh,
you may or may not. You may or may not. But it wouldn't be
both
like
of us going to the principal office.
It would be like a thing like, oh, your hair is so cute. Real fast. So they knew if your shit was real or not. So the reason why I think...
And y'all let that happen?
Hey, I'm a fighter. So
I know that I'm shocked right now. Like,
no, that didn't happen to me. Nobody ever put their hands through my wig. But I literally have seen it happen like a million times. Like it was a thing where, like, back then weave and wigs and shit wasn't socially acceptable, and now all of a sudden every bitch's fucking lace front is glued on. So that is a huge trend. And you said you think it will stick around.
The lace fronts? Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think wigs, period, aren't going anywhere.
I just
think the publicity of wigs
have always been around. Lace fronts have always been around.
My 75-year-old grandmother wears wigs.
Right. And I don't have an issue with people wearing wigs. Protective hairstyles are always
This is a wig.
So you've been bigging this shit up, and that's not your hair? You don't have to.
No, I want to explain. It's fine.
You about to fuck me all the way. I'm like, yo, back and forth, open.
This is mine. This is all mine. This is all mine. This is all mine.
Cause I'm like, you've been talking mad shit about your hair.
I am only playing, but hey, even if I did, and my wig ain't curled normally and it did today, I'ma still talk the same shit.
And all I'm saying is, I think the lace fronts are here to stay. Because I do understand, especially, I'm talking specifically to my black women, they have to protect their hair. Because our hair changes with conditions. We have to actually wash our hair.
But I just don't, right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I just don't think that it's not a thing. I don't think trends are a thing where it's like, it's not here to stay. I think trends in this era of social media is a thing that's publicized. So,
right.
Because like I said, I've been wearing wigs since high school.
Yeah.
My 72-year-old grandmother, actually she's 74-year-old grandmother has been wearing wigs since she's known me for 26 years. So
I mean, quick weave's been a thing since girls was 12.
So I think what makes, and I guess that's what we gotta like define the definition of a trend for me is just like what's publicized now. Like what the trend that is public that everybody is following.
I think trend is more short term though, like cucumber challenge. If you do a cucumber challenge next year, you're gonna be like, fuck you doing?
I mean, I get that, but there's still things that have been happening that become trends that die off. That like how they always says fashion repeats itself, music repeats itself. Like there's certain times where like certain fashion trends will be prominent again. Like how like the whole salt and pepper shit when they had one side of their head short and the other side long. My mama had her hair like that. I would never fucking do that shit. But that shit, the whole bob when one side is, the front is long and the back is short, it's come back, you know, like in different types of ways. So I think that like just the whole trend thing is like okay, we're doing this for now. Though it may have been happening before, we're just making it public.
I don't think lace fronts are going anywhere because
they're not going anywhere. These bitches is bald.
Is bald. Thank you, because I thought I was about to get killed on that.
These hoes is bald.
Now it's just okay.
You know what's even worse? They're not even just bald. They don't got edges.
Right.
Because you could be bald and it is still okay. But they don't got edges. And fuck not having edges. They don't have edges and they talking about women with no edges. That's why
which is my issue.
And that's why it's a trend.
Bitches that don't have queens that don't have no hair be talking about chicks' hair and be like, bro, all right, so you spent $100 on your head. She spent $300. I don't know the prices. But I'm just saying, you can tell bad weave. I know I can recognize bad weaves and good weaves.
Men just know what they like and don't like.
No, I can recognize.
Y'all real black and white with it.
No, but I have girls that actually do wigs.
Yeah, you be like, yeah, that's not good.
And I know she do a good job.
Shout out to who?
Laced by Lonnie.
Okay.
I recognize her work. That shit look good.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, it be people that got weave in their head. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not that black dude that be like, I need you to be natural. Right. I get protective hairstyles. Yeah. I fucking get it.
And that's all it is. Bro, that's really what it is.
Well, no, because some of them ball.
No, I'm saying you're right.
Some of them just, your mama permed your shit out and you didn't put super grow back.
But that's not everybody's excuse, so stop using it. Let's leave that in 2019.
I'm with it.
When I was 2, my mama gave me a perm curl. Right. No, she didn't.
Well, then she trash and she don't know how to perm a 2-year-old head. Like,
she trash for perming a 2-year-old head.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would she do
I can't say this shit, though.
I can't.
Yeah.
As a mom.
I need you here for this.
My baby head not even strong enough. Like, her brain cells still forming.
Your skull still soft. What the fuck? So I get it. It just be killing me. I guess what I'm saying is, I'm asking you this, why do women be killing other women for shit that they be doing? You're like, y'all both doing the same thing, but women be killing other women.
I just went on a rant about this on Facebook. I don't know if you saw my...
I don't see your Facebook because you don't be on Facebook.
Not Facebook. I mean Instagram. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm about to catch it.
It's on my Instagram, one of my latest posts.
I've been hungover all day.
I had this is like a week ago or something.
I'm probably hungover.
But one of my friends from high school had posted something like, since it's mandatory to get a pedicure and we're in the 2, blah, blah, blah. And my issue wasn't that she said that. It was like, yeah, because y'all dirty out here, something like that. It was just like, bitch, Everybody can afford to do this shit all the time.
Why do I gotta get my feet done?
It's like, but my thing is, there's some women that do it themselves. But even bigger than that, I'm a woman that just can't afford it all the time. I can't. If I meet a person and they care about it more than I do, I be like, you cool. You pay for it one half of the month. I pay for it the other half of the month. We got to fucking we compromising here. But my thing bigger than that is that y'all be talking about people and it be people closer to you going through that shit. And it'd be weird. It'd be really weird. Especially when you know it's a person that's closer to them that's going through that shit. You're like, wow, you talking about your homegirl. And then you see them posted up in pictures like, come on, sis. Come on, bro. Come on. Take a picture. Hold up. That's not my good side. You hold it.
Right.
Like, and y'all sitting here talking shit about people that y'all close to subliminally. So it'd be like, either y'all doing that shit on purpose or y'all really don't give a fuck about nobody around you because you in a good space. And I just feel that way about everybody. Like, even with lace fronts, whatever the reason is for a person having to do whatever they have to do, let that be their fucking reason. However, y'all hoes do be bald. So don't fucking deny that y'all bald. Like, that's why I fuck with Just Hilarious. Because she be like, bitch, I'm bald underneath this shit. So I'm gonna put this lace front on and y'all gonna fucking love this shit. Cause I look good with this and I'm growing my edges back out and I'm doing blah, blah, blah. But when y'all be having these shits on, y'all be cute for a day or two cause the glue wear out fast as fuck. So y'all be cute for a day or two and then y'all wanna talk shit about bitches for that 48 hours. First 48 assholes.
Right.
Y'all be mad. They be upset. They be talking cash shit.
That would be bothering me. Like, just
hold up.
Like I said earlier, move in silence.
We gonna do a SNL little thing right here. Hold on.
We gotta move in silence.
Be like, you bitches could never. I'm fucking popping. Yes, you see it. Style by key. Okay, I'm in this bitch. New year, new me. Your baby daddy wish he could fuck me. Okay. Ew. Period. You bitches is bald and y'all be bald.
Right. I just don't get.
That's what we not okay with.
I'm not okay with that.
So instead of being back and forth, we fourth and fourth. Okay? Right now, we fourth and fourth because that shit irritates the fuck out of me too. So like, if you lace fronts is a trend for me because like it's something that women caught on to via social media to bash other women.
I don't like it. I don't
fuck with it.
I don't like
That's why it's a trend for me.
Yeah.
That's why. So what other trends we got? Plastic fucking surgery.
Oh, people should get, when you say plastic surgery, you talking about like face?
Boob jobs been a thing. Fuck that.
Yeah, boobs, uplifts.
Botox been a thing. White people been
So when you talking about plastic surgery, you talking about fat transfers, stomach to the ass?
Shots and
ass shots?
lipos.
Ass shots, yeah. All right, so all respect to Cardi B because I fuck with her. Cardi B admitted to having the ass shots.
A lot of these women are admitting. It's not just Cardi B.
But
also doing the same thing.
But what I understood that happened was it's a difference between getting ass shots with like tire sealing and getting fat transfers. So to me, my trend was fat transfer. I'm gonna take the fat off your stomach, put it in your ass.
All of that shit is a trend because one thing inspired the other and vice versa.
But niggas were dying off of ass implants.
Exactly.
But fat transfers, you're not dying off of.
Yeah, but the trend.
You just can't do sit-ups.
The trend is getting your body done. Let's say that.
Okay.
The trend is getting your body done. That's the trend. The trend is getting your body done. It's saying, hey, yo, I want this done in my body. I want to look this way. There's whole bitches out here with no belly buttons, dog.
You're right.
These hoes don't got belly buttons.
I'm going to tell you this, though. I'm not mad at people fixing their bodies.
Me either. Do what you got to do.
I'm only mad at the arrogance that comes with knowing you had to fix your body.
Yeah, like we just said.
Right. That's my only issue with all this shit.
You knew you wasn't this before, and now you're this, and you're shitting on people that were you.
Yeah. That's my only problem with it.
Likewise.
I don't care what women do with their shit.
And I think that's the thing with most trends, though. Most trends is like, okay, like trends in this day and age.
Yeah.
Trends back then, it was like, oh, this.
I just feel
that's
like
what I'm gonna do.
You were big and you got your shit sucked out, and now you want to act like bitches that big is less than. Like, no, you big bitch. You just did. You paid $1,500, $3,000.
Oh, you go ahead and get this shit done again in 6 months because your ass still don't eat right.
Yeah. And then your attitude be like, I'm shitting on you, but no, you're not. Because your attitude trash.
You're shitting.
That'd be my whole...
That's it.
You wrapped up for a week because you can't do a sit-up. And then you better than everybody and you act like, well, I'm upstage.
I will be... I won't say one of the first to say, because I've heard so many women say this, but I will be a person to say that I literally have, like, social media has had me thinking about getting liposuction.
Yeah, me too.
Or I don't want a fat transfer because I love my ass and I love my thighs. It's hereditary. So I know that I don't have to get that because I know that shit's going to be hereditary. But just in case y'all don't see,
okay,
right?
Here we go.
Look.
Shit.
This is me not sucking it in. Right? This is post baby. Right? If you've ever followed me on social media, you ever know me on social media, I was skinny, like checkerboard. I used to do 100 sit-ups in the morning, 100 sit-ups at night when I was in school. And
they called me 50 Cent. That's how I used to.
Okay, so you can relate.
I can relate.
Yeah.
I just got to work out again.
So the right. That's the horrible word. Starting it, bitch.
2020.
So 2020.
That do it.
I be using my son as a weight.
But bitches don't give a fuck about weight. That's why I quit working out. I was like,
niggas do, and that's the problem.
Because I used to be like...
Niggas give a fuck about weight. So,
but I'm saying, like, I remember, like, trying to be the diesel nigga.
I ain't still fuck with the fat niggas.
Yeah. And I used to hang with a lot of fat niggas. And they like, bro, D bitch fucking. I'm like, oh, well,
still,
let it go.
And
long my hairline.
That's my thing. Right. I ain't bald yet. So that my thing really is just like being confident, and again, that's how I know it's like a big trend, because I've even second guessed myself from going from having a 6-pack or 8-pack of V-lines and shit like that to having a child and being like, I got this kangaroo pouch. And
men don't give a fuck about it.
Men love it.
Yes. Not
give a fuck. That's one thing to not give a fuck. But to love it, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
But still, it's bigger than them. It's just like it's a for me thing, you know? Like, just for me to feel comfortable and me to, like, be loving in myself and in my body. It's, I'm just going to work out, or I'm just going to do this. Fuck, it's not happening fast enough. I'm going to get a fat transfer.
Get it.
For me, it's like my butt is as big as I want it to be. And it's based off my body size, I understand that my ass and thighs grows based off of my size, based off of my genetics.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So a lot of women are not looking at their genetics. Girl, it'll probably happen for you. Just calm down. Chill out. Because then they get this shit and then they still wind up being way fatter than what the fuck they thought they was gonna be because of their genetics. So for me being a tummy tuck, and then I heard the fucking healing process is terrible. I don't want to go through any of that shit.
You don't have to. Women need to.
Hey, look, there's this new thing called body sculpting. You can like freeze your fat. I've thought about that.
I know.
Still thinking about it.
Me too.
Still no.
I'm just
shit.
Like when they be like,
"Oh, go get it." It's 2020.
Like, oh, I'm with it.
Body sculpting, okay?
I'm with it.
It's non-surgical.
Right.
It's a thing where they just like.
And like what, 3 sessions?
Yes.
I know.
And it helps. And they put you on the detox. They put you on a diet. It's non-surgical. You don't do the extra shit. I'm cool with that because you still have to like work out and do other shit. So I'm like cool with the process of being slimmer. Yeah. Like in my mid area. But I just don't want to do surgery. So I just think that the era of surgery, again, like we was both saying, it's just like it's sad that it's women that were like bigger than the both of us put together.
But I think
arrogant.
I'm not mad at no sir. I'm just mad at the attitudes, that come from it.
Get it. That's what we're saying.
Oh, I'm a bad nigga. Like, nigga, all right, bro, I'll still shoot you. What's gonna happen now?
Or be like, bro, I know you put the motherfucking muscles in your arms.
Right,
bro.
like, yeah, it look good.
You don't even know how to use them bitches.
And you can't
You're not strong.
But you can't fight either, so fuck your body, nigga.
It be all that shit.
And so, like, women be shitting on other women because, and then they be taking the photos at the gym. Like, I know you got your shit done. Dr. Miami been running y'all for the shout out Dr. Miami for the decade.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Miami is definitely part of the decade.
Hell yeah.
One other trend I want to talk about before we move on. Shit. Damn, it just went out of my head that fast. I got it written down.
Self-identity. We talk.
LGBTQ.
Yeah.
All right.
IAAYZ.
Yeah. So Dave Chappelle has talked about this. Comedian, what's her name? Sam Monroe. She was on Tiffany Haddish's stand-up comedy. The LGBTQ
plus
RSTUVWXYZ community has literally, and I mean that with the most sincerity, even if this causes like backlash,
well, you know your family.
I don't want to be the person to be like, I got sisters that buy, because that really don't mean me and shit. It's like a white person be like, well, I'm married to a black woman.
I got a black friend.
Yeah, that don't mean shit. This is me speaking from the sincerity of my heart, of a person that supports and loves this community, because y'all believe in freedom, y'all believe in fun, y'all believe in creativity, y'all believe in unapologetically living in yourselves. You're doing too fucking much.
Okay, I'll finish.
That's my point.
Yo.
The trend is that if you literally live that truth, we can tell. People that are not in that community, we know. We appreciate you. Like, the people that don't, we can tell. Like, and I feel like it's a lot of things where it's the smallest shit where people be like, oh, well, I'm this. And you be like, you ask a question, and it's like, oh, well, you don't agree with... I'm just confused. I just don't understand what's happening. And it's more and more people from my experience, and I have grown up in Brooklyn. I grew up in a dance world. So in the dance world, there are a lot of people in the LGBT community that identify with different genders. And it is never, and even then, they will say, I don't understand what will be happening these days.
Right.
Even them will say, like, I don't get why it has to be all of this.
Yeah, I seen the gay, I don't know the term she used, a homosexual dude that I'm cool with, that I used to work with. He put up a meme where it was basically like, it said like, gay nigga be like, hi, and then a heterosexual woman be like, yes, and then another dude be like, hey, and he be like, all I was just saying was hi.
And that's
like we
real
be doing
shit.
Bad extra shit. And they be like, nah, I'm just.
And that's what makes it a trend. It's like, y'all are normal people. Like, just should be cool. But on the opposite end, it's still like, and this is a sensitive topic for a sensitive world. I'm just a person that's like, I'm comedic. Like, but not that this is funny. It's just, y'all gotta get with the fucking times, bruh. Like, shit still can be funny. Like, shit can still be lively. Things don't always have to be, I'm offended. No, like, when you understand love, you know what love is. You can distinguish it, you can acknowledge it, and you know what it is in all aspects, whether it's straight, heterosexual, homosexual, transgender, whatever it is. My thing is that I feel like the trend is that people are using it as a social issue sometimes when it's not.
My thing is with it.
What is her name?
You can. I like people. I like people to know their truth. So, like, if you mad gay, I want you to express that shit, shout it on the top of the highest mountain, and be mad gay. All I ask is that you need to also respect that I'm not. And I'm not gonna promote your message.
That's her name. Monroe Flame.
That's a drag queen.
Yeah, she is a
That's a nigga, that's a bitch.
Yeah.
I was like...
She is a man, that's a woman.
I'm not listening to that.
You don't have to listen to that. That's not what I was saying.
No, I know that's not what you're saying.
The thing is that Monroe Flame spoke on her Breakfast Club interview that a lot of times, anytime, like, this is what she said. When you force a child to eat vegetables, they don't fucking want to eat it. When you force anybody to do something that they're not accustomed to or they may not like already, they're going to reject it. So it has to be a thing where it's just being. That's it. It has to be a thing where it's just being. Like,
Well,
I remember when I was in college, they made a burn page in college, right? And I was on the burn page. All of my friends in college, well, majority of my friends, probably like minus one or two, are all lesbians. I'm the only straight one. Well, two of us are straight. Everybody else is a lesbian, right? They made a burn page saying she's fucking all my friends, blah blah blah, etc. etc. And it was like, why I just can't be friends with these bitches? Why we just can't? And we're still best friends to this day.
Well, it is different though.
What's different?
Because I'm not friends with gay niggas.
But the thing is, there are males that are friends.
I know there are
with gay men that are not gay.
Oh, okay. I believe.
There are. Hey, look, my dad is one of them. So
I believe what you believe more powerful than truth. That's all I'm saying.
And but that's what I'm saying. Experience really is reality. Perception is reality. So
it ain't no way.
And I'm not saying best friends were kiki and haha all the time. Even if you are, that shouldn't matter. My thing is society is at a place now, which is what makes this a trend. Society is at a place now where it's shoving it down people's throats and people have already accepted it.
But they shoving it down throats of people that's already not solid on their principles. This is why
that means that they might be gay. If you're not solid on it.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. You can shove it. You can throw gay shit. I don't give a fuck about none of it.
Exactly. The only people that are offended by it are people who are unsure of their sexuality.
Which is why I'm cool with gay niggas. I'm cool with gay bitches. I'm cool with all this shit. But when it comes to a certain point, it'd be like, leave me out of y'all argument because I had nothing to do with none of that.
What you mean by leave me out of it? How do they include you with it?
Because what I'm saying is, you can be gay as fuck. You can fuck niggas in the ass and I still dap you up.
We know what gay is.
But you're not, I'm not gonna hang with you.
Why?
Because I don't hang with...
If a friend is a friend...
But I would never be friends with them. I pick my friends selectively. I'm a real...
So if you meet another creative,
yes,
right? This is where it get tricky.
No, it don't. It ain't tricky for me. I'm solid on my
If you meet another creative, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you define a person by looks to be gay as,
I don't,
right?
No, I'm not talking about how they look to be gay.
I'm saying I don't know what you define a person, like when you don't know type shit. That's what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
You meet a person, they have the same interests as you, they're cool, blah, blah, blah. They on that work and shit, they doing what the fuck they got to do. You be talking to them. You cool with them. You find out they gay. But their work ethic is unmatched.
All right.
And they're doing what they're doing. You gonna stop fucking with them.
Nope. I will not stop fucking with them.
Okay, so what are you saying?
What I'm saying is, I don't need to know who you fucking. So the fact that you telling me...
You're saying if you're flamboyantly open
not even flamboyantly. If I don't... Do I ever ask you who you fucking?
Nah.
I don't. So I'm not asking a man. So if a man tell me who he fucking...
We can't hang around. I'm
already like, okay, I get that. I see what you're trying to do. Cool.
It's the whole forcing thing.
But you can talk to me. You can talk to me about issues.
We could be cool,
about
but you don't have to let me know about that shit.
Because I never asked nobody.
I get that.
I don't ask my heterosexual friend who you fucking. My heterosexual friend could be like, yeah, nigga, a bitch played my ass last night. I'm not asking him that.
Yeah, okay. All right, that makes sense. I just wanted to make it clear for our viewers. I'm very clear. You don't get chewed the fuck out on this.
No.
You know?
Anybody that know me, I be telling my homeboys, I'm not homophobic at all. I want you to do you, but all I'm asking is, when I say do you, then just do you. Don't do me in the process.
And that's what like I said, that's what I think the trend is. The trend is just that it's being forced down people's throats. Yeah. And when people don't accept it, we're considered X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So that's a trend that I hope that we leave in 2019 because the world accepts where we are. Gay marriage is legalized now. Like, do what you want, love who you want to want. I genuinely believe that love wins. Whoever you want to love. I'm here for that shit.
I support gay marriage.
I
support all of that.
But I just don't think that it should be a thing where, because a person is insecure about it themselves, they force it on somebody else and get offended when they don't receive the way they force it.
This is, do what I'm saying.
I agree with you.
It's a show called Giant Shit. I keep promoting. I actually emailed the guy that did it to be on it or help on a PA level. And I can't remember the name right now, but it's a pretty big show on YouTube. It was on Issa Rae's channel, who I fucking love, but I know she don't really ship, so I ain't gonna do nothing with that. But it's a whole show. It's gay shit going. I don't care. I watched it. I love the show. I want to see it come back. I don't care about people being gay. All I'm saying is, if you know what you know, you don't get influenced by none of that. Two niggas can go be like, we about to go fuck in the car. I'll be like, okay, go fuck. And then we gonna do the show? Or we gonna get the show off? I'm not gonna be like, nah, they gay, we about to, dead this shit. I'm a real nigga.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
What you're saying.
Cause when you be telling me about your sister, right? I'd be like, that was up for them.
Yeah.
Bring her through. I'm like, yeah, let her lick on them. I don't care. Leave me out of the issues that y'all got with it.
Because I don't know. I don't have any advice.
I don't have nothing for it.
I don't know what to say. I get that. All right, cool. So those are some of the biggest trends that have been of 2019, this decade period. Yeah. So what else we got left? I think that we should definitely touch on, because I knew that this is going to be a longer podcast.
Yeah, we're going to run long. Pill popping. Because Trinidad James set this shit off. They give credit to Future with the lean and the pills. I give it to Trinidad James.
Pop the Molly, I'm sweating.
Woo! That was a thing.
Pop the Molly, I'm sweating. Woo!
And I can imagine you was in college.
I popped the Molly and I was sweating.
I had graduated by then.
I was popping Molly. I remember.
But guess what I started getting?
You know what's crazy?
X. Yeah, I was getting X.
Let me tell you. That's when X was X. Now it's beans and some different shit. Let me tell you. I was driving the FAMU homecoming with one of my best friends, who is still close to me to this day. And that was our song. This was FAMU homecoming my sophomore year of college. So it's like
2013.
12, 13. 12. Around that time, right? I had just crossed.
2012, you're right.
Yeah, we saw K. Michelle out there, but Trinidad James was out there too. And Molly was the trend.
Yeah.
I'm an experimental woman. Now that I'm older, you know, when you be less scared of your mama about shit, you be like, all right, now that I'm grown, I can tell you this what I did. Sorry, mama. But
niggas never scared of their mama. We don't scared of if the dad's around. If your mama around, you just gonna do what you do and make sure you can make her happy.
My mama, I was scared of the disappointment.
Yeah.
My mama, that's what it was. You're right. But for me, it was really like we was doing that shit out there, like hanging out. What the fuck? Like, I'm literally, like, my phone is just sliding off of this damn table.
Hey, man, Android. I don't know nothing about what you...
That's what I'm saying? Scary, though, because I literally have put it up there 3 times and it's just sliding off or whatever.
I don't know nothing about none of that.
But
I fought with you.
I remember I was smoking weed and I saw these guys pulled a huge bag of Molly out. Like, I mean, like a garbage bag full of the bottom, right? Mm-hmm. And they sprinkled it in the blunt. And me and my friend looked at each other like, oh, I mean, I done that. I don't know what to do on fire. Y'all niggas is tripping.
Hey, yo, lacing the blunt, that's a problem.
Lacing the blunt is a problem. However, what you got to understand about that is that some people are used to certain shit, and that's why you can't smoke with everybody. And that's why real adults that smoke weed smoke by them fucking selves. Or maybe one person.
You do your dirt by yourself?
Like I'm not about to be like, or people that they genuinely trust. As an adult, and I'll say since college, since 23 years old, 22 years old, I'm not having no session where 6 or 7 motherfuckers is hitting my shit. I don't know where your mouth been.
Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck you doing. I don't know what sore is on the inside of that bitch. It's wintertime. What you been like?
Bruh.
There's so many things you got to worry about. But I say that to say that the whole pill popping thing is a trend, and that made people do dumb shit like that. It also introduced, has been around again, K2, which has fucked people's heads up. My very first boyfriend, the man I lost my virginity to, lost his mind for a year or two off of somebody lacing his blunt with K2.
Them lace blunt speed.
So, like, like that shit, and I say that because, again, these things can be put in pills. So the whole drug epidemic of it's cool to pop pills, it's cool to... I done been there. I'm a very transparent person because what I've realized is that me being transparent is because somebody else was transparent with their shit, and it made me realize that this shit happens to people.
Yeah, it do.
I'm not dead. I'm not in jail, and I'm still alive. So if I can share my story with somebody else to get them to be like, blah, 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 you can talk shit about me all you want. Oh, you did this. Oh, you did... Fuck it. I got arrested in 2014. Yeah, see, so. I don't like guns. So I'm working towards having a gun because of with the state of the world we're in, but I really don't really fuck with them. But I got arrested in 2014, and when I was arrested, a crackhead said, and they wasn't even talking to me, they was two crackheads talking to each other. That Molly, I don't fuck with that Molly shit. If a crackhead say they don't fuck with Molly, I don't fuck with Molly.
I never.
And October 2014 was the last time I did that shit, and I was like, yeah, it was fun. I did it for like a year and a half, and it was fun. It was great. The last time I did it, I was riding my bike to Walmart at 7 a.m. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't. Nah, like it's not a thing that I suggest to people. Pure MDMA doesn't make you feel like that. It's not supposed to make you feel like that. They also have pure MDMA locked up. The government doesn't it's like you can't really get it no more. That's why ecstasy is not ecstasy. It's beans now.
Right.
You feel me? So like all of that shit is not what the fuck people even know it to be.
Well, when black people thrive off of it, they be like, no.
Yeah, we not fucking with
so
this.
So they introduce
the
opioids
Percocets
again.
that's on the street is not the same shit that I got when I had a C-section.
Man, the Percocets, yo, that's a real prescription white people drug. That shit ain't good. That shit always end bad. You itching, you sweating. Like, it's not a good
You
drug.
talking about the street shit or the doctor shit?
I'm saying, if you get Percocets,
I took it when I had a C-section. And you know what doctors tell you? You can still breastfeed off of it. That's why I stopped breastfeeding it for a month. Because it didn't make sense to me.
No, it don't. You're right. You're right. I just feel like anybody got Percocets, y'all don't care about life.
Yeah.
That's a drug.
Any drug that is on the street is laced with some other shit.
Right. You got to cut it to make profit.
Not exactly. It is literally not what they are giving you in the hospital.
And I guess what I'm saying is you can make edibles. You can grow weed.
You can make all of this shit.
You can't make a perk.
You can make a pill.
You can make a pill,
which means you can make a perk.
But if you're not a chemist, I'm not trusting your perk, nigga. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. It's you.
Yeah,
you're not trusting it.
I don't want no perk from
the reason why we're even talking about it is because it's a trend, which means people are trusting it.
I know.
We had a man, which even if it would have been a doctor's prescription, rest in peace to Juice WRLD, which my best friend just told me, she's an EMT in Chicago. She just told me she brought a dead body in the same day and she saw his body, which was like, it was weird. I was like, oh, wow, that's so cool to me, but weird. But even if it was a doctor's Percocet, it still would fuck you up.
True.
And the thing is that, like, because when I had a C-section, so my pain was severe. That the Motrin they give you in the hospital is different from the over-the-counter Motrin.
Right.
It's not the same shit.
But I learned that in 2010.
I only learned that from, I learned that from pregnancy because I didn't pop pills.
Yeah, right. That was
the closest thing to me, if a bitch like me wanted to hide as a kid, Benadryl. Y'all niggas take Benadryl if you want to feel sleepy.
In 2010, okay. It was older women, 60, like leaning on 60, would tell me about Percocets. So for me, when everybody started popping them, I was like, oh, y'all gotta be younger than me, because I know what Percocets, they prescribing this shit for pain. They prescribing this shit.
I remember when I had Vicodin.
They would say Vicodin, another one.
I broke my leg my freshman year of college, and the hospital prescribed me Vicodin. I took it. They said, don't take it while driving the vehicle. I wasn't driving at the time, so I have nothing to worry about. I was on the phone with one of my friends. I took it. 3 minutes into our conversation, I fell asleep. I couldn't even control myself. However, when I had a conversation with other people about it, they were trying to buy it off of me.
But see, what everybody doing is taking pills and then trying to be socially relevant.
And it don't work.
The pills are to...
If I'm going to take one of them shits, I'm going to take it so I can go to sleep. I'm taking it because somebody done pick my child up and I ain't got no... And I got a sitter for the night and I'm good.
And I don't even know what we were going to end on this, but this is what I want to wrap off. Everybody act like Michael Jackson was off his rocker. He was just trying to get some sleep. He never promoted drug dealing, but he had all the drugs. He was trying to use the drugs for what they were intended for, and everybody else just want to be like, oh shit, we trying to get high.
Yep.
And they made Michael Jackson like he's Conway Brat or Conway is fucking his ass up. No, he's trying to sleep because he's tired of y'all asking about Dirty Diana. I made this shit in 88. It's fucking 2014. Leave me the fuck alone. You want me to moonwalk? I gave a torch.
2009.
Yeah, I gave a torch to Chris Brown a long time ago. Me, Usher, and Chris Brown or James Brown on the stage. It's Michael fucking Jackson. He was 50.
My daddy, that was the first time I seen my daddy cry. My father ain't even cried when his parents died. He cried when Michael Jackson died.
Michael Jackson
was a fucking goat. All right, cool. So we coming to the end of this. This has been a great podcast. Like I said, I knew it was gonna be longer because this is the last podcast of our year. So make sure you watch all of this shit, okay? Because it's all great fucking content.
Always.
Period. In my not my Baltimore voice. In my Maryland voice. Period. So that's how they say it in Maryland. So one of the last things I want to talk about of the decade is Black excellence. Hey. So this year, Black people, we have done the fucking thing, you know, from just being comfortable in ourselves, being comfortable in our workplace, speaking up, doing what the fuck we got to do, and holding shit down. We've been woke. We got hair care products. We're here. Matter of fact, I'm using African soap now. What? I got, what is it, turmeric? Is it turmeric? Turmeric. I got a face mask. Turmeric is great for the face. Get these wrinkles out, because y'all think I'm old and I'm still young. Rose water, cucumber water. I've been doing all of that. Yeah, all of that. Yes. I'm here for it. And what we say to say that is that we've literally been thriving this entire decade. Of course, it's been an incline of us realizing ourselves and us coming into ourselves and us being comfortable with ourselves. But we here. I feel like we here now. I feel like we here. And I feel like this next decade is just about to be us continuing to flourish. So like literally just women embracing. Let's start with that. We're embracing our natural hair. Okay? Like, I love your hair. I didn't have a choice when I was younger. So my mother and my grandmother had two different viewpoints on how I should wear my hair. My grandmother was more from a time where I'm getting her hair done and I'm getting it pressed out. And my grandmother still has the perm to this day because she's like, fuck y'all. My shit is still getting permed. Yeah. But we've since then separated ourselves from the creamy crack. That's what we call it. The creamy crack. I get it. We separated. I got a perm one time in my life when I was younger despite my mom. Was it just for me? The just for me kit? It was just for me kit. And I did it to despite my mother, and I fucked my hair up. And it burned, and it was one of the worst experiences I had ever had in my life. I was a child. However, I've always had very thick, curly hair. It's probably the reason why it's more puffy than curly now, because like your shit has to heal. I cut it off when I got to college. It's like, fuck this. So were you ever like a Jada Pinkett bald head? Yeah. For real? Let me show you. In 2012. I cut it off when I was 19. Actually, Apple does this thing now. I don't know if Android does this, but Apple does this thing where you can go into your pictures. Oh man, years. Well, it's in 2014, so maybe I can. Oh wow, that's a picture of me online. That's crazy. That's incriminating, actually. Let me find it, and I'll definitely show it to you right afterwards. But yeah, I had a shortcut, like in the end of the road, like it was sad, and I cut it all because I dyed my hair and didn't take care of it, and it was like, I miss you, my friend. I know I sang the wrong song. Y'all need to comment that, but. I was really sad about it, but it needed to go. Like, my shit was fucked up. But I also didn't know what to do with it, so I just wore, like, weave until it kind of grew out a little bit, and then I did the whole natural shit.
So when did you figure out that you had, like, good hair? Because I'm sorry. I know black people be mad when you say good hair, but it's some... People don't have good hair all the time.
So I don't know what that means.
The T.I. Project hair on American Gangster, if you want an exact example.
American...
T.I. can't grow braids.
Let me tell you something.
His hair won't grow, is what I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying,
But
right?
you know when you have good hair.
No.
Yes, you do.
Good hair is subjective.
No, it ain't.
It is subjective. No. It's not objective. Objective means it's a fact.
No, it's a fact.
Objective means that if you have this kind of hair...
Yes.
This is what's fucked up about it. Nah, I disagree.
Yes, it do.
I disagree.
No,
I disagree.
Oh, you think everybody got good hair?
I think everybody has good hair.
Nah.
I think everybody has good hair.
I can tell you, T.I. don't have good hair. T.I. can't grow braids if he wanted to.
I think that...
He got project hair. I'm telling you.
I think that T.I. may not want to fucking grow braids. Man. How about that? Maybe he doesn't want to grow braids.
He can't.
Maybe he has to find a product that is good to keep his hair moisturized.
I'm going to tell you this for a more national example.
This is why we're back and forth.
Martin and Pam. BD bead, it's a thing.
And that doesn't mean bad hair.
Yes, it do.
Okay.
Yes, it do.
All right. Okay, cool. So let's use that, right? So when a white person says...
I don't know about white people. I ain't talking about white people.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Because they ain't got good hair either. They got herpes and cramps.
They get lice.
Disease.
They have to wash their hair every day.
They can't tell me nothing about hair.
No, but that's what I'm saying. This is my point. So when a white person says that you have bad hair because their hair doesn't do what yours does, right? I cannot tell another black person that because your hair doesn't do what mine's does, you have bad hair.
No.
The same way that we can look at white people or people of other ethnicities that have to do other shit to keep their good hair. This shit is all different.
No,
it falls in different categories.
No,
bruh, if you got straight, long hair that curls up when it's fucking wet, however, if you don't wash it in a week, your ass gonna get lice. Your ass gonna get bed bugs. Does that mean you got good hair?
No.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is, it's the same way with people.
What I'm saying is, what's good hair? You have not explained that to me.
I'm trying to tell you. When it look like T.I. hair when it grow out, that's bad hair. Exactly.
So you're saying that, right? When it look like T.I. hair when it grow out. And I'm saying, like, what if it's Billy with the same fucking kind
I don't talk about white people.
I am talking...
White people got herpes and crabs.
Everybody got herpes and crabs. I know black people with herpes. I've had herpes and crabs. What I'm saying is, if you're going to talk about...
Don't.
And what I'm saying is, and this is why we're here at back and forth, because we go back, forth, and forth. Okay? So, what I'm... Did you just...
All right, but what I'm saying is, all right, so you know, it's niggas that can grow dreads, right?
So like because you can't grow some shit, that mean that your hair bad?
You know...
Is that what your definition is? If I can't grow hair, that means my hair is bad.
Yes, because you ain't treated it.
That's not... You're talking about two different things.
You said hair.
I'm talking about it in my natural state, not even treating it.
But you got hair, so you can't talk about you.
No, I'm not talking about me.
Who you talking about?
If I don't do shit to my hair. You know what's in my hair today?
Nigga, you been talking about your hair the whole 12 hours.
And you know what's in my hair today? And you know what's in my hair today? Water.
All right, so let's talk about my age group, right? So,
you're talking about an age group.
No, let's talk about bad hair.
What is... what is bad? I don't believe in bad hair.
Oh, okay.
So I'm asking you what bad hair is to you. I don't believe in
the
bad hair.
shit that don't grow is bad hair.
So don't grow is bad hair, right? So if a person
hair supposed to grow,
right? Okay, so let's start there. So bad hair is shit that don't grow to you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if a person takes the steps to do what they have to do to make their hair grow, even if it's at a slower pace, is their hair still bad hair?
It won't grow. It won't.
That is not true.
That is true.
That is not true.
Look it up.
I have people. I have people in my family and in my close circle who are cosmetologists, who are barbers, who understand this shit.
Okay.
There are things that will allow your hair to grow, even if you believe that it won't.
I'm not believing it. So if I have to take a process, it's like a fat ass. Not you.
It's not the same thing.
All right, so if I take a
I'm not talking about a perm. I'm not talking about a perm.
I'm not talking about either. I'm not talking about
I'm talking about
good hair.
I'm talking about the difference between me using Pantene in my hair for years and me deciding to use Shea Moisture.
You don't have to, though. All right,
I'm not talking about me. When I say me, I mean general. I'm generalizing.
You defending all of the women with bad hair.
I'm defending everybody.
So, but everybody don't have to be defended because everybody with hair don't have to go through what we about to talk about. So a bitch with a fat ass, right?
So,
if they always do squats, are they gonna get a fat ass?
Yes.
If they always do squats?
Yes.
I can
your
tell.
ass. Hold up.
Show you.
Because I'm gonna show you right now. There are white women who genetically and their family do not have big butts.
Right.
Right? But if they do squats on a consistent basis, their butt will become plump. That is a proven fact. Look it up. Look it up. Man, that is a proven fact. If I'm a woman with already a flat, fat or semi-flat, but wide, plump ass or non-plump ass, but it's just out there, I got a whole bunch of fat, and I do squats every day for a year, I promise you, my shit will become plump. It will look fat. Now, fat to everybody is subjective. It is a subjective thing. It is, your shit is fat. Oh, you got that. Fat is fat. Period. Y'all don't do this shit when it comes to stomachs.
Ma'am.
Fat is fat when it comes to stomachs. I don't. Because this is what I'm saying. It's all subjective. There's no such thing as bad hair.
Yes, it is.
He said bad hair means that your shit can't grow.
Yes.
I disagree.
T.I. can't get braids. T.I. I'm sorry, and I love T.I. I'm sorry. This sounds so disrespectful. T.I. can't get waves or braids. I'm going to tell you this.
T.I. probably hasn't tried.
Yes, he has.
I have known men with
American Gangster T.I. was like,
I believe it grow it out for the movie.
Frank, and that shit looked garbage.
He had to grow it out for the movie. He had to look at baseball players. Look at baseball players. They all look like that.
Man,
what are you talking about? 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 You know what?
Trying to tell you.
You know what? I said what I said on this New Year's Eve podcast.
So you believe everybody had the same? You can't believe it.
I did not say that.
So then somebody's hair gotta be bad.
I just don't believe hair is bad.
I believe
hair is hair. I believe hair is hair.
Genetics.
Hair is not a thing that can be compared to like health.
Yes, it can.
No, it can't.
So you don't think the way you can wear your hair?
I think that health can help hair, but I don't think it can be compared.
TK.
I don't think that.
TK.
My mom has hair that's dry.
TK.
So that means my hair has to be dry.
Can I ask you something?
All that means is that I have to find the right thing to make my hair not dry, especially if technology has advanced, if food has advanced, if life has advanced, if rent has fucking advanced. Products to make hair not dry has advanced. So what you're talking about based off T.I. and American fucking Gangster, his shit looked dry.
I can tell you 30 niggas that can't grow hair. What are you talking about?
How do you know if they've never tried to grow it?
Cause they be trying.
They're not.
I swear, I grew up with them.
What I'm saying is,
I had braids. I grew up with niggas that tried to grow braids.
What I need you to understand is you are a man, and when men can't get shit right,
I'm talking about women too.
Okay, we can even use women. I can even use me.
I put hair.
No, I don't. I don't. I will even.
Nigga, you came here 30 grand strong.
I will use my son.
He got good hair.
Who has dry fucking hair?
You moisturizing, but he got good hair.
No, I don't, because I don't know what the fuck to use on it. All I'm saying is,
he got a good scalp.
Nah, it's not about.
It's the soil.
It's about what you put in the soil.
It's the soil.
A fucking tomato plant ain't gonna grow because you put tomato seeds in that bitch. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell the camera. If you a bald head scallywag and you didn't take care of your hair, your son and your daughter hair gonna be trash. Period.
And I'm saying it's not. Nigga. If you don't take care of your shit and you bald and you wear lace front, sis, do you. However, if you recognize that there are new products out that didn't fucking work or that you didn't work. If you didn't know about
brothers worked for the last 20 years.
You know what? But it don't work on everybody. Because you know what happens?
No, I got good hair.
You know what I use? I'll use gel as an example.
You got good hair.
I don't.
You talking about bad hair bitches.
Good hair is.
Hey, look, man.
However, I can just speak on my hair.
A good hair queen.
I use certain gels and they don't keep my edges laid. I use other gels and my edges be laid. And that's period. You gotta find what works for you.
She got good hair though. I'm talking about the bad hair bitches, not the good hair queens.
There's no such thing.
Oh no! So it's a such thing. No, it's a such thing. Stop it.
He's equating bad hair with these bad hair bitches.
No, I'm talking
good hair with queens. Get him.
No.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Well, get me. Fuck all y'all.
Get him. Get him. Because he's motherfucking ignorant. Because I'm trying to educate. And he talking about.
So you telling me everybody got good hair?
I'm saying.
Do everybody got good dick? Do everybody got good breasts? Do everybody's nipples point the same? No, it's all different.
But you want to know what I am saying?
No.
It's all subjective.
No,
so if you're if you're asking me versus asking another person,
a woman with good ass hair that she been talking about for the whole episode.
We just spoke about trends and how women have just come. Black women have just come into their natural hair and being accepted.
I never said nothing about black women.
He did. I'm saying it. How black women have just been accepted in the workplace and things like that. Because I have been told before when I've had my hair out to put it back in a ponytail. Right? So let's say that. So white people have thought before that I had...
White people got bad hair too.
I'm not talking about that.
Sarah got bad hair.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying white people have thought before that I didn't have good hair enough for it to be out. But Becky and Sarah can have their hair out even if they're having a bad hair day and they have hat hair.
But they got
whatever, I don't know that.
It's
but
bad
whatever
hair.
It is. What I'm saying is your hair is your hair. And how you care for it is what makes it good or bad. Not who you are. It's not genetics. It's not whatever the fuck else he was saying.
It is genetics.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. Because my mom and dad have 6 daughters. And some of us have very I have a sister who has curly ass hair. She don't have no puff to it. It's curly as fuck. Then I have a sister who pretty as hell. Her shit 4C.
What?
So,
I don't even know what that means.
4C hair means it's very coarse. Means it's very hard to get through.
Is the hairline receding or not?
So you're talking about mad different shit.
I'm talking about.
You're talking about a whole bunch of
different things. You're talking about texture.
No, that all goes into hair.
It's some bad hair out there.
No, there's not.
Oh, we had a whole...
It's subjective.
Run back and forth when we talking about bad hair. Because we was on the same page about...
We have never been on the same page. At the moment you said bad hair, I disagree with you.
They're bad lace fronts. It's bad hair.
Bad lace fronts is something that you are putting on your head that is not applied correctly. Yes, that's not yours. That is not the same thing as bad hair.
So you put on bad lace fronts on good hair? No, I don't believe that.
And that's a man's point of view.
If your hair good, I'm gonna put on a bad lace front.
Listen, ladies. In 2019, we gotta leave the fact that women still wear weave and lace fronts.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
To protect something they don't have.
But if your
Women
hair...
wear that shit for the style. Let's get that shit together.
So I'm going to put on a bad style on good hair.
It's not about the woman putting it on. It's the person that did it and it didn't work out.
Steve Harvey hairline coming soon. So I should put on a Steve Harvey fade.
Do what you got to do, dope.
I should put on a Steve Harvey fade. Because my hair good or my hair bad. Steve Harvey put on the fade because he ain't had no hair.
Man will never understand.
We will.
Man will never understand.
You got good hair, so you talking from a good hair perspective.
I don't know what the fuck good hair is.
Shit,
because I have struggles with my hair and I don't know how to do hair.
It ain't about
and
struggling.
I barely know how to put my shit in a ponytail. So to me...
That means you don't know how to hairstyle. That ain't got nothing to do with your hair texture. It's some project hair
my
niggas.
Shit
Sorry.
Thick as fuck,
it's some
curly as fuck, and annoying as fuck.
It's some...
So
that ain't got nothing to do with it being good quality. It's some bad hair.
Good quality.
You know what it is.
Can't grow.
Stop trying to be
is
like...
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Is that... No, that shit bullshit.
T.I. got project beats.
That shit is bullshit.
No, it ain't.
T.I. ain't never wanted braids.
Cause he can't. He can't.
He's never wanted them.
Yes, he did.
He's never wanted braids.
When he thought he was Uncle Frank's son or nephew.
He wanted to play baseball, goddamn. He ain't want no fucking braids. And he wanted to be a drug dealer.
Project hair. That should be beating up, BDB.
And on that fucking note, this is why it's back and forth. And this is why this is the best fucking podcast next to Bigger Than Pancakes and Taking Shots that you will ever see in your motherfucking life. Because this is what we do. Because this nigga is wrong.
T.I. had the BD. Everybody know T.I. got BDB hair. That's why he wear the low cut.
That mean it can't grow.
Man.
That mean it can't grow.
Shot God, Dope Tomorrow. Everybody know T.I. hair can't grow. It BDB.
What the Chop Guy got to do with shit?
Because he know.
My best friend of Billy lost all these fucking locks. And that nigga shit is almost past his neck. Fuck is you talking about? And when I met that nigga, he had BDBs.
If your hair BDB is trash, period.
Get him. I'm not even defending none of this shit.
T.I. know his hair
My name is
BDB.
TK. BDBs is different than...
T.I. hair get nappy when it grow, is what I'm saying.
Most niggas, black people's hair get nappy when it grow.
No, it ain't.
So you're talking about these women with these beautiful ass, big ass afros.
I'm not talking about...
Who have it's called 4C hair. That's what 4C hair is. 4C hair is the BDB shit you're talking about.
No, when I say... I'm talking about BDB naps. When your shit...
That's 4C hair.
I don't know what you talking about.
I'm telling you what that is.
I'm talking about when niggas' hair grow a week in and that shit roll the fuck up. That's bad hair.
4C
Project Beats. T.I. know he got Project Beats.
You know what?
T.I. know that. That's why he keep a fade.
What we got on the end of this motherfucking docket, though? Because I'm about to headbutt you and knock us both the fuck out.
Why you mad at me for telling you that T.I. got Project Beats?
I'm sad. Because this motherfucker ignorant. And that's
T.I. got Project Beats, bro. Man.
I just highly doubt that T.I. wanted to grow his hair out. That's what I'm saying.
He been trying, and we were looking at it.
I had it for movies.
Man.
For movies.
I don't care what you growing
just like 50 Cent lost all that weight for a movie.
But 50 Cent hair been the same.
What are you talking about?
50 Cent can grow his hair out.
You know
he can cut it low.
You know what? So.
And I love T.I. He did fucking go. He wanted to go.
Is. But you ain't gonna be talking about.
But he got bad hair.
People hair. No, he got bad hair. There's no such thing as bad hair.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm standing on that.
Put it in the comments on TK page.
I believe it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what the fuck you think. Is there a such thing as good hair or bad hair?
Yeah.
And if there is, let us know what that is to you.
When your mama just for me perm burn out, it's bad hair. Sorry.
No.
Okay. All right, man. Don't follow me because I'm clearly gonna get bashed.
No, follow him and talk shit.
Dope Tomorrow TV, Dope Tomorrow on all social media.
We're not done. We gotta finish. We gonna cut some of this shit out.
No, we're gonna keep. We already. All right, we got it. What's up? What's next?
We gotta finish up with what we're leaving in 2019 and what we're going forth with in 2019. So as this being the last podcast of our year, we definitely want to leave it with a positive note and what we're gonna leave behind in 2019 when we're taking into 2020. So what are you leaving behind in 2019 and what are you taking into 2020?
I want to leave behind being impacted by people that don't matter. Like, people get involved in relationships, and I understand, and the relationships don't work out, or you want them to be one way and their other way. I just want to stop giving a fuck. If they want to be in your life, they need to figure out how to be in your life. And
I feel like you've been doing it, though. You haven't?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh. I'm just trying to give to everybody else.
Okay.
I'm different. I'm built different.
So that's what I'm saying. What are you?
Me too, because I be entertaining people that be trying to stay in my life. Okay. I do that because I feel like just because I'm a certain way don't mean that everybody's already there. So I like, all right, I'm going to try to tell you how I am and you can kind of move. And I'm like, all right, cool. But I just want people to understand in the relationships that they're passionate about, if it's not making you happy, you can let those people go and you'll be okay. I know the world tells you that you're supposed to figure shit out with people, and you really don't, because when you die, you're going to be by yourself.
Right.
When your parents die, you're going to be by yourself. Right. No matter who you with or married to, the connection you have with the people in your life already, you have to deal with that. So I just want people to get over people. People are not that important unless you make them important.
Right. For me, I want to leave behind explaining myself in 2019.
You want your nose to be nose.
I want my nose to be like, no is literally a complete sentence.
Yeah. Facts.
And it has a period behind it. And my heart is wired to make people, especially people that I care about and I love, make people feel like, well, this is why I said no. Mm-hmm. And most of the time, that's what creates the problem. So for me, I just want to like, can you do this? No.
Right.
And there's nothing else and I don't feel bad about it. So that's something that I definitely want to leave behind, because I just don't want to I don't want to feel remorseful over making somebody feel bad because I was firm in a decision.
Yeah.
So what's something that you want to take into 2020?
I want to say this platform. I want to say
bring into 2020.
Yeah, I want to say Dope Tomorrow, man, because my name is why I named myself that. Because you may not feel me today. Like I said, like we argued about what I said today.
But it's my guy.
But I know, like, because I be in my feelings a lot on a personal level. And I just know, like, other people feel what I be saying, but it's just hard to get out of that. I may not be dope today, but I'll be dope tomorrow. So in 2020, I just want to put myself on a bigger platform to where I can take all the arrows, I can take all the shots, and I can stand tall. Because I've never done anybody wrong. Anybody that I fuck with, I've already dapped it up with, pieced it up with. All my big homies, all the OGs, they all know, man. So I move a different way. And I'm comfortable with what I got to do.
Okay. I think for me, I just want to discipline and consistency. Like, I had an old manager from Enterprise that used to put that on the board every day. And it was the one thing I took from corporate America. Black man, of course. And he used to put that discipline and consistency. And when you have those two products, you literally are successful.
Facts.
Like, there's no way that you cannot be successful with being disciplined and being consistent. If you lack one, you're lacking the other. So for me, it's just, I know I have the talent. I know that.
Oh, you definitely.
And thank you. I appreciate that. And I run into people like constantly, oh, you're doing this. Oh, I can't wait to see you do this. And it's just like, it's time for them to see it. So... And I know that depends on me matching my discipline with my consistency. Because I've been consistent and not necessarily as disciplined, or disciplined and not necessarily as consistent. And again, the two run into each other. So if you're not one, you're really not much of the other. So I just know, like, 2020 is just time for me to, like, be a little into me. And the way my heart has been wired in the past has been on I do things, and there's always like a person. It doesn't even have to be like intimate relationship wise. There's always somebody that I think about not offending. It'd be weird. Like I'd have like,
I don't think about that at all.
but I've always, and as a Taurus, I know that like most people don't think this way that are in my astrological sign. And it's just like, yeah, I just gotta like really, 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 really hone into me and focus on what it is that I want and what I want to do, and how I know I'm going to make it manifest, because everybody's there for you when you are there. But when you're not, people just give you fake advice.